And now Skid Row Academy and students collide. Introducing first the Warriors for Pennsylvania, weighing 175 pounds. Dynamite.
Currents of tribulation, lying, waiting, I run out of patience. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Take a fight, you're out of time. I'm the one who's been denied, yet I'm the one who has to fight. And all the times that I have wasted up in the tribulation. I've been told by my own folks that I'll never win. Gold, all you won't know, man, well, many choke. Win, back and forth, knock me down, think I'll cave in. But I like the light, and I'm like, God, I feel like dynamite. If you super man, nothing super worse than kryptonite. You the baddest man, you just do no stuff the brothers. Heights down on the strike, but tonight, dynamite. Wait, what did I say?
His opponent, wheeling his home to the ring from the streets of Kensington, weighing 150 pounds, Homeless Vaughn.
Yo, how do I know if I'm mic'd up?
Well, right now, we've got this exclusive pre-show match as we get set for IWTV and Super Crazy Pro Wrestling to collide. Game over. This is two of the Skid Row Academy students getting an opportunity to shine on this sold-out platform.
I got to tell you, David Adams, I'm impressed that we're starting off hot right out of the gate with a match like this. I mean, Tim Dynamite, Homeless Vaughn. I'm a little more familiar with Homeless Vaughn. I've been in the ring with him a couple of times, and don't let the look of this man fool you. He's got the goods where it counts, brother.
And right off the bat, Homeless Vaughn trying to get inside the head of Tim Dynamite, who's got quite a chip on his shoulder. Tim Dynamite feels that he has the rightful stake to be the first ever Skid Row Academy heavyweight champion, now held by Samael Fawzi. Quick roll up. And Homeless Vaughn almost picking up a quickie.
He got out the back door on that one, but I tell you, he can't take it for granted. Like I said, Homeless Vaughn, you know, if you judge a book by its cover, you might not think he could hang. But I can tell you from experience the man can hang. I've been in the ring with him, but sometimes he lets his mind wander just a little bit, and he's paying for it right now.
Well, Skid Row Academy, they've given Homeless Vaughn the opportunity to train here for free, and he certainly hasn't disappointed.
Well, he's been making the most of that opportunity. Big drop kick, going right for the cover. 1, 2. Tim's out the back door, taking a powder.
And Tim Dynamite needs to think about it here. Homeless Vaughn's got that smile on his face, and the clap is going wild here in Westville. I heard that about South Jersey.
Well, I hope it's not true about Homeless Vaughn.
But wait a minute.
Big shoulder block.
Tackle.
Explosive shoulder block from Tim Dynamite. See what I did there?
Dynamite.
Well, he's not in there with Jimmy Walker. He's in there with Homeless Vaughn.
Beautiful leap.
Blocks the O'Connor roll. Takes him down again. Tim Dynamite, he's here to make a name for himself, no question about it.
Well, if you're not here to make a name for yourself, what are you really doing here? Tim Dynamite certainly later on going to have his eyes on that Skid Row Academy Heavyweight Championship match between Samael Fawzi and the Phoenix GKM.
I think we're all paying close attention to that match. I know I am. You know, there's a very good chance I'll be in the ring with one of those guys before too long. Oh my God, he's got him up for 100 years on that slam. Beautiful. Got to give credit where it's due, baby. Down for the cover. 1 out at 1. You got to hook the leg, David Adams. I'm telling you from experience, you got to hook the leg.
Absolutely. Very excited this afternoon for our debut on IWTV. Many years in the making, Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. The venues have changed over the years, but we've at long last found a home here in Westville, the Super Crazy Entertainment Center, and IWTV and Super Crazy building a big-time partnership here this afternoon.
Going together like chocolate and peanut butter, baby.
Home was fun with the comeback attempt, but look at that high knee right to the midsection from Dynamite. Snapmare takeover.
He's still working him.
Failure to hook the leg once again, a 2 count.
This is the thing. If he wants to be a contender, he's going to have to tighten that game up a little bit because you got to hook that leg. I mean, these are the things that you can only really take in from experience, and that just shows you right there that even though he's got some polish on his game, still got a long way to go.
Slowing down the pace, Tim Dynamite making Homeless Vaughn hold up his weight on his shoulder, his back, his neck. And now Homeless Vaughn trying to feel the power of the crowd, getting to a neutral base, creating separation.
Crowd getting behind him. He's coming back big. He's fighting out of it. Ooh, with the chops. Overhand right. Another chop.
Homeless Vaughn on the comeback trail, but reversal once again from Dynamite. Ducking the line attempt.
Ducks another one.
The axe angle.
Woo!
Duck, but can't duck that right there. Back elbow from the Homeless One.
Oh, man, he went to the well. Oh, kip up. Enziguri. This
Don't
guy
just
surprises
dream
me
of
every
being
time.
a pro wrestler. Live that dream. Train the right way. Right here at the Skid Row Academy, 1030 Delsea Drive, Westville, New Jersey. Super Crazy Pro Wrestling on social media. And he blocked that attempt right there. Homeless Vaughn, he went to the well one time.
Ooh, another Enziguri by Dynamite. You know, I
Mirror
gotta tell you,
image.
there's something to be said about proper footwear in that ring. He may have had a little bit more of a base. Oh, flatliner out of nowhere.
Well, I'll say it every time. He's not concerned about shoes. If he gets the win today, he's going to spend the winner's share of the purse on a cheeseburger with bacon, a beer, and some right guard for that odoriferous emanation. He
Well,
does
you
smell
know-
a little ripe, but he's a great guy and I love him.
You know, sometimes you don't need shoes if you got heart. Homeless Vaughn's been proving that ever since he became a player here at SKPW. Out the back door, going for the roll-up.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Might get him right here.
He got him!
Here is your winner, Homeless Vaughn.
Unbelievable.
Homeless Vaughn. He can't afford theme music, so just sing along. Homeless Vaughn.
Homeless Vaughn. They're getting behind him. The crowd loves him here at SKPW.
And look at that, sportsmanship, the Skid Row Academy looking strong. Homeless Vaughn, Tim Dynamite. Oh, wait a minute.
Man,
That piece of garbage.
I knew that was coming.
We don't train that at the Skid Row Academy.
Oh, I tell you, you know, that headlock takeover, maybe if he hooked that on him a couple of minutes ago, he would have won the match.
That's not a bad call there, Ricky.
What I'm seeing here is he didn't take it serious until it was too late, and he paid for it. He didn't hook the leg when he had the chance, but I got to tell you, now he's making sure that we're going to remember him.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the champion, Samael Fawzi for the save.
Woo!
The Skid Row Academy heavyweight champion, Samael Fawzi.
No! Father's ensuring your father's life, this might not work.
Whoa.
Say what you gotta say, kid.
You wanna boo? You wanna keep going?
Boo!
I couldn't possibly care less, because I got the attention I needed. Fawzi, you took everything away from me. And soon, very, very soon, I'm taking it away from you.
Tim Dynamite, strong words. Certainly has his sights set.
Well, he says he wants to be taken seriously, but I got to tell you,
He's got his sights set on that Skid Row Academy Heavyweight Championship held by Samael Fawzi, but it could be a short reign. He takes on the Phoenix GKM this afternoon. IWTV, Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. Let's get set for Game Over.
unbelievable action, baby.
Five, four, 3, 3, 2, 1, fire.
And we're getting a picture on the TV. Have we got a good picture, huh? There's a great deal of contrast in it. We can make out a fair amount of detail.
Make some noise in Westville!
Hot
This
crowd.
afternoon, live on IWTV from the Super Crazy Entertainment Center, Super Crazy Pro Wrestling proudly presents Game Over! And we kick things off as history will be made. This is a six-way elimination match to crown the first ever SKPW Women's Champion. Please welcome in the ring of the Diva Beater, Sienna Duval. And your referee, Mr. Nick Shipner.
History in the making here at SKPW. First ever women's champion will be crowned. This is unbelievable. We're starting hot.
And now the ladies who get set to make history. Introducing first, she hails from the greatest place on earth, Long Island, New York. The star attraction,
Debbie Kane, many people's pick. A lot of experience in a short amount of time. I mean, who hasn't she beaten? And she's got stiff competition.
from Riverside, California, La Chica, Clara,
Clara Carreras getting ready to hit the ring. This promises to be an unforgettable women's contest to crown the first ever Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. Hard to pick a winner in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Rock's here calling the action. David Adams will be joining me momentarily. I gotta tell you, hard to pick a winner in this one. You just gotta sit back and watch and enjoy, because this promises to be one of the most exciting women's contests you'll see all year. Here comes competitor number 3. And we all know who this is. Viscious Vicki, a young veteran, seasoned at the Monster Factory. She's been a champion everywhere she's been. She's got to be considered a heavy favorite every single time she hits the ring. Vivacious Vicki, she's here to add some more gold to the collection tonight. Will she be successful? We're going to have to wait and see.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Damaris,
Damaris Dawkins hits the ring. Definitely a crowd favorite. She wants that belt. They all do. She wants that championship. Sounds like the crowd is on her side, but nobody's just going to hand it over. Here we go. Smoke filling up the arena. Where's smoke? There's fire.
She hails out of Springfield, Pennsylvania. The Highland Vixen,
Adena Steele. Like I said, folks, how do you pick a winner in this one? Talent filling up the ring pretty fast. Hard to pick a winner. But we still got one more competitor. Winner take all in this women's championship contest.
Representing the Skid Row Academy and fighting out of North Philly,
Samael Monroe hitting the ring tonight. I tell ya, we got a hot crowd here.
Man, oh man, ain't no party like a Snoop Dogg party. We don't gotta wait for the Super Bowl for this place to get hotboxed. Man, oh man.
I'm telling you, brother, it's like riding in the Cheech and Chong band here tonight.
The smoke machine people got it going on. We paid extra for that. We got the smoke, as the kids say.
Like
Not
I
my
said,
generation, but I know the kids say it.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, and we got some fire about to hit.
We got
right now.
We got 6 fiery females ready to compete. History will be made. The official Nick Shin holds up the title to crown the first ever Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Women's Champion.
Who's your pick, David Adams? How do you pick
Right
a
over
winner?
there, we're starting off with Adena, Steele, and Viscious Vicki. They've been fighting all over New Jersey. Why should it stop here in Westville?
Everywhere Vicky's gone, she's been a gold collector. She's
And
looking to add more gold to that.
Damaris and Chanel kind of just like taking their time in the ring. Debbie Kane, her and Clara Carreras have quite the rivalry at our Skid Row Academy event. Bad influence, these two cost each other their respective matches.
Definitely a lot of bad blood there. You know, I gotta say, hard to be impartial in this one. I got unfinished business with Debbie Kane, but I know how hard she hits. She's gotta be an easy favorite in this match.
Debbie doesn't care if it's the boys or the girls. She defeated you in an intergender match. She's ready to take on anyone, and tonight, history's gonna be made. But there needs to be 5 falls in order for this one to be decided. 6-way elimination style rules.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Dawkins the line of town. Damaris left in the ring with the student, Chanel Monroe.
Beautiful head scissors. That's one of my moves, David Adams.
Chanel trained right here at the Skid Row Academy in Westville. Don't just dream it. Live that dream. Sign up to become a pro wrestler today. 10:30 Delcia Drive right here in Westville. The Super Crazy Entertainment Center.
Debbie Kane's got her by the leg. She's keeping it trapped in that corner.
Well, Debbie Kane didn't forget that Chanel Monroe, in her words, stole the victory against her and Taylor Holly Cole, THC.
Beautiful head scissors out of the corner there. Action inside and outside the ring.
And the double knees right to the face. One elimination, perhaps.
Close, but not quite.
Nick Shin says 2. Debbie Kane was distracted by Clara Carreras, allowing this young upstart Chanel Monroe to roll up THC at the last event. And she reciprocated by costing Clara Carreras her match against Adena Steele.
Round and round, big sidewalk slam.
Sidewalk slam, 1 elimination.
1, 2, 3.
Chanel Monroe has been eliminated.
1 down. 1 down. Still plenty left to go.
That's
Vicki
right.
in control now.
That bell sounding means there's still 5 ladies left. This match far from over.
Far from over. Beautiful arm drag.
And now Damaris, arm dragging away on Vicki, working on that arm. Debbie Kane intelligently.
Vicki's not used to being on the defensive
She
like
just
this.
cast aside Samael Monroe and said, "Get done, kid. Go back to the line." Low angle clothesline right there. Another possible elimination.
That's it. She got her.
Damaris Dawkins has been eliminated.
So now
Vicki
we are
had her.
down to 4. Clara Carreras, Debbie Kane, and in the ring, Adena Steele and Viscious Vicki.
The rivalry continues. Irish whip. Ducks one. Going for that head scissors.
Round and
Beautiful.
round she goes. And Debbie Kane slamming the head of Clara Carreras into the apron there, and now she's resting. Bulldog out of the corner from Vicki.
Love it. 1, 2.
Almost an elimination as Clara Carreras from behind, fighting back on Debbie Kane on the outside.
They're tearing it up on the floor.
It's our IWTV debut, sponsored by Primal Nutrition, Monroe, the official sponsorship of Super Crazy Pro Wrestling.
Trading blows center ring. I gotta tell you, Vicki's my pick. I'm not even.
Beautiful Soriano suplex from the Violent Vixen. She's got visions of grandeur in her mind. She's signaling that she's going to be the first champion.
They all want it bad. There's no question about it. No question about it. Debbie Kane taking some lumps on the floor here.
And there's those kicks from Clara Carreras. Oh, Vicki's done.
I don't believe it. That was my pick.
Vicious Vicki has been eliminated, and then there were 3.
We're down to Adena Steele, Clara Carreras, and Debbie Kane. Vicki can't believe it.
That surprised me.
Vicki, the holder of no less than 5 women's titles on the independent scene as of right now.
I was gonna say she's
Out of
still
there.
got plenty of gold. Her suitcase is not gonna get any heavier, but it's still plenty
And a
heavy.
kick right to the midsection from Carreras.
Double over.
Could it be Code Red? Code Red!
And then there were 2.
Adena Steele has been eliminated. We are down to 2.
I gotta tell you, this was smart on Debbie Kane's part. She
Oh,
picked
Kane's
her
gonna roll
spots.
her up! Oh, wait a minute! Ring it!
Ladies and gentlemen,
She might have been in the ropes.
ladies and gentlemen, history has been made. Your winner, the first ever, and the new Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, the Star Attraction,
There's the steal.
And the Diva Beater, Cena Duvall, did not want to give her that title.
Unbelievable. I thought she had the tights.
I thought she had the tights, and I thought Clara was in the ropes.
Carreras not happy about that. Her and
Controversy.
Steele fought to the back.
Controversy here in Westville.
Debbie Kane's no secret to
Debbie
controversy.
Kane, the first ever SKPW Women's Champion, and you witnessed it here live on IWTV.
Well, she played it smart. She picked her spot. Gotta give credit where it's due. Gotta give credit where it's due. Debbie Kane picked her spot, and she walked out with the championship.
History has been made. Only our second match of the afternoon. Debbie Kane, the new women's champion, here on IWTV SKPW. Game over. Who's ready for some more entertainment? As our afternoon spectacular continues with the following contest, scheduled for one fall.
Well, we know that music, and we know what that music means. Here he is, the one and only.
Making his way down the aisle from Pacific Palisades, Hawaii, weighing 200
King Kaluha always cuts a colorful figure when he hits the ring. I mean, folks, Ricky rocks. He knows a little something about being flamboyant. He knows a little something about being colorful. And I'm telling you right now, King Kaluha takes colorful and flamboyant to a whole nother level. He's a veteran. He's done it all. He's going to be as good as he wants to be for as long as he wants to
Ladies
be.
and gentlemen, at the request of King Kaluha, to the fans in attendance and those watching around the world on IWTV, please refrain from calling the king a pineapple head.
Well, you can ask, you can beg, but at the end of the day, these people are going to chant whatever they want. They paid for their seats, they paid for their tickets. He definitely doesn't like it. King Kaluha with the tights that say Cougar Tamer. I gotta tell you, that's very clever. I like that. Man after my own heart. We'll live, folks.
And now, his opponent.
It's gonna be tough for me to be impartial in this one. Here he comes, some stiff competition.
Putting about 160 pounds, the silent assassin,
Zach Ravix, the silent assassin. Beard game is on point. Definitely some stiff competition for King Kaluha tonight. Zach Ravix got the crowd behind him already. Unbelievable, showing off that agility right at the start. He wants Kaluha to know who he's in there with. King Kaluha and Zach Ravix. Unbelievable. Singles action.
Oh, here comes the king.
Hey, O-Dogg, it's another one of your prize students. I'm gonna break him in half too. And so when, if you can show your cowardly butt out here, you send your girlfriend out to hit me with a chair 8 times, you can't hurt me.
Strong words from King.
So Kaluha, shut up! Now come on out here and watch me give your boy a beating.
He definitely sounds like he's in the mood for a fight.
It sounds like he wants O-Dogg to witness the beatdown live, but O-Dogg's got a match of his own to concentrate on this afternoon. Career versus company. O-Dogg versus Ben Rivers. Fans bring the weapons. Lumberjack match still to come.
That's going to be off the hook. I mean, I think I understand where Kaluha's coming from, but I think O-Dogg is a little preoccupied.
O-Dogg's putting his whole company on the line. We could be working for Ben Rivers after today. I'm joined by Ricky Rocks on commentary. David Adams here. The bell sounds. The young upstart Zach Ravix and the wily veteran Cougar Time King Kaluha.
I got to tell you, David Adams, it's going to be very hard for me to be impartial in this one. You might remember I've got some unfinished business with King Kaluha going back a couple of months. I've been in the ring with him. As far as I'm concerned, he stole the victory. Let's see if he continues his wily ways tonight. He's definitely got the power with that push-off.
It's always Cougar time for the Cougar Tamer, like it says on the back of his trunks.
I
It seems
pointed
like
that out
every
before.
match, the person in the match has beaten you, Ricky Rocks. We gotta get you back on the winning ways, brother.
If you pay close attention, David Adams, it's a handful of tights here. It's using the ropes for leverage there. You can count on one hand the number of guys who could be and still have fingers left. And that goes back over a dozen years.
Well, focusing back on the match here, the silent assassin, not so silently getting his butt kicked by the 40-plus year veteran of our sport.
He's got a lot of experience. He's using every bit of it right here, but he wasn't experienced enough to know better on that one.
Zach Ravix, one of the young upstarts from the Skid Row Academy. He was one of the 4 that competed at Bad Influence to crown the first ever Skid Row Academy heavyweight champion. That saw Samael Fawzi successful in becoming a first ever champion.
Right here, this is what you do. The bigger, stronger guy, you take a body part, pick it apart. He's working the arm. I might have chosen a leg, but if you take the arm away, you negate a lot of Kaluha's power moves, like the power slam and the sit-out power bomb.
Just like that.
Slingshot it over the top rope with that arm, weakening the shoulder, trying to hurt the shoulder.
Great point, Ricky. As this match continues, can he capitalize though? Taking a long time to get back down, and just like that, a little like a chop, a little push to the gut. Right back on the offensive standard here.
Kaluha knows how to pick the spot.
Cross body, one. Only a one time, it says game here. As this action continues, already seen history made, controversy, but Debbie Kane, the first ever SKPW Women's Champion, handful of trunks. People are saying Clara was in the ropes. Shin rarely makes any mistakes, but that one might have to be reviewed.
No stranger to controversy is Debbie Kane. Controversy follows her everywhere she goes. I think Kaluha taking some time now on the outside to regroup, recover. That crossbody took him by surprise.
And King Kaluha asked those of you watching at home on IWTV, please refrain from in your living rooms, at your job, in the bathroom, wherever you're watching this, please refrain from calling him Pineapple Head. We thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, he could ask nicely, he can even beg if he wants to, but this is still America.
They're not gonna listen, Ricky. I'm just reading the notes that he told me to read. But now, back to the action here. Colin Everett tie-up. Who's gonna get the offensive advantage here? Side headlock from the young upstart Ravix.
You better squeeze it tight. Kaluha has a lot more power. Using the hair now. He's known for that. Referee giving him a count, but also kind of letting it go. He could have stepped in and hooked the arm there if he really wanted to. Big suplex!
And down goes Ravix hard. Could be for the final time. King Kaluha, the veteran, in no rush to cover the young upstart. I think he wants to show O-Dogg what kind of pain and infliction he can put on the students here of the Skid Row Academy.
If you look closely though, you saw him when he got up. After he executed the suplex, he got up favoring the shoulder. He might have hurt himself just a little bit on that one.
And that's just old school punishment right there. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy, but the Pacific Palisades Hawaii native is getting the job done with some good old school strategy.
Well, he has everything flashy and flamboyant when it comes to the ring gear. When he gets in the ring to fight, he doesn't need to do anything flashy. He just got to do what works.
And they're a rake to the eye. I'd say that's a page out of the book of the dirtiest player in the game, but the dirtiest player in the game might just be King Kaluha, and he may have taught some of the legends a thing or two of his own.
And you hear the crowd getting that chant going in spite of Kaluha's best attempts to plead otherwise. Whips him into the corner now. Is he gonna follow him in? Took too long. Again, he took too long. And again, the shoulder hits the post. You'd think a veteran would avoid that kind of mistake. Taking him to the corner, head first.
Kaluha is wobbly.
Well, maybe he was from sipping some Kaluha. Maybe he had a few shots before the match. Could come back to haunt him.
This isn't a four corners match, though. If it were, if you could tag his head on all 4 of them buckles, that match would be over.
He's taking him around the world.
He certainly is ahead of the game right now. Zach Ravix off the ropes. Well, look at that. The veteran catches that boot. But a step up, insecurity from Ravix. The silent assassin looking to win it right here.
Out at 2, he hooked the leg, but I don't know, the body weight difference just might be too great. You really got to put the boots to him, man. You got to hurt him bad to keep him down when he's that much bigger than you.
And now Ravix, high rent district here in Westville.
Up top, beautiful moonsault, but he wasn't there for it.
With high risk, either comes high reward or high amounts of risk and pain and agony. And the pain and agony is what we're seeing right now, as Zach Ravix may have taken himself out of this match permanently.
He's got a way of setting you up for it. I know what this feels like. Oh, the power bomb! That might be enough right there.
Oh, hail the king! Oh,
He
wow.
didn't want it.
He didn't kick out. Ravix's shoulder was pulled off the canvas, and that's not the first time I've seen a King Kaluha match where the King did that to his opponent.
Sometimes it comes back to haunt him, though. You can never get too cocky.
Never. But in this business, if you've been around as long as King Kaluha, who's going to tell him otherwise? Irish whip in the corner, off the rope.
Shot and face buster. Oof.
Rake of the eyes and slamming the head down in unison.
That was a bank shot bulldog off the ropes there.
Maybe looking to make him rest in peace right here.
1, 2, still no. He's not done punishing him, he says. I gotta tell you, a lot of confidence on the part of King Kaluha. Now, credit where it's due. He's earned the right to be confident, but you don't want to underestimate Zach Ravix. They call him the silent assassin for a reason. Big atomic drop. Backbreaker.
That could be it. That's money right there.
I gotta tell you, how many times is he gonna try and get away with this? Sooner or later, if you keep going to the well, you're gonna find it's empty. I don't know. He might be setting himself up for a fall here.
Well, the talent might be testing the officials here. A lot of dirty tactics so far. Tim Dynamite had quite the attitude. Debbie Kane, she basically stole the title, and now King Kaluha has no regard for authority.
Kaluha's distracted by somebody on the outside. I think he's calling for O-Dogg.
He wants O-Dogg to come over.
He wants O-Dogg to see.
O-Dogg just put down his energy drink. Here comes, asking you shall receive. Here comes O-Dogg. Pineapple head.
Now, if Kaluha's smart, he'll pay attention to the match in the ring and not the man on the outside. Grudges can be settled later.
Oh wait, Ravix now.
Here is your winner, the silent assassin, Zach Ravix.
Wow. Hey, well, talk about that well one too many times, and talk about trying to poke the bear while it's hot. O-Dogg's trying to concentrate for his career versus company match later. But he came out, finally, and now King Kaluha is regretting that decision.
O-Dogg went right in there. He had no patience for King Kaluha and his shenanigans. He got right in his face, pushed him right over. Zach Ravix, schoolboy, 1, 2, 3. We've seen it a million times. I've said it before.
If you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Pineapple head.
He made a mistake and he paid for it. What else can you say?
Super Crazy Pro Wrestling is always sponsored by Primal Nutrition, Monroe, and our new relationship with IWTV. Big things happening, and this place is sold out. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Always an amazing crowd here at SKPW.
Our Game Over event continues with the following contest set for one fall. And it is for the SKPW Tag Team Championship. Your official, Mr. Nick Shea.
Well, tag team wrestling is something that I know a thing or two about. I'm going to be watching this one very, very close. Here they come!
Good challengers! Hailing out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and a total combined weight of 450 pounds. The team of Steve Reed and 2 Aces, Tahir Chase. They are the Lost Dreams.
Lost Breed in the ring. They want those tag team championships. Don't we all, buddy? These guys look ready. They better be ready. Tag team championships on the line. And here come the guys they're gonna have to beat if they want those titles. They got their work cut out for them here tonight. I gotta tell you, it's like we're rolling with Cheech and Chong here, baby.
And your opponents are coming to the ring by Adrien Soriano from the Prime Carreras at a total combined weight of 113 pounds. They are the current reigning and Dawkins SKPW Tag Team Champions. Gabriel
Primal Fear, they are the tag team champions. They've earned it. They've proven it. They're the champs for a reason. Tag team action ready to get underway. David Adams, this is a match I'm going to be watching very, very closely.
A rematch 6 months in the making. The former champions, the Lost Breed, and the current champions, fighting champions, very intimidating champions, Primal Fear. Nick Shin holds those coveted tag team titles above his head as we get set for this highly anticipated rematch.
Bell's rung, we're underway. Like I said, David Adams, I'm going to be watching this one very closely.
Starting things off, Gabriel Hodder, Dave Reed.
Woo! Working that arm, Reed pulls through, comes out the back door with it. That's how I like to counter it.
Well,
that arm.
During the summertime, I believe it was August, Tales of Super Crazy, the Lost Breed, a 600-plus day reign. They defended it against Primal Fear, and with the help of a faction no longer intact here, the Dynasty cost them the titles. And Dave Reed, look at that beautiful hip toss right there.
A series of arm drags, and now he's looking for maybe high vertical. You know it. Beautiful.
Sends him down hard. David Adams here, joined by Ricky Rocks for this tag team showcase with the SKPW tag team titles on the line. Brought to you by IWTV, sponsored by Primal Nutrition Monroe. What a match, a big spinning kick and a kick right to the jaw, and a step up insecurity. Dave Reed is fired up, and I don't blame him.
Well, you gotta be fired up if you want the championships. To hear James in the ring now, he's another guy I'm quite familiar with. Double hip toss into a big slam. These guys have got it all. I'll tell you.
In sync. And I'm not talking about the boy band. They are working as a well-oiled machine. Something that Primal Fear knows all about, working in sync as a cohesive unit. Later on this afternoon, Adrien Soriano going for singles gold as he challenges Darien Hardway for the SKPW Live Championship. That ought to be one heck of a barn burner as well.
Absolutely. Primal Fear looking to take over. They're looking to collect all the gold. To get there, they're going to have to hang on to it in this match. Can they get past?
More gold equals more money. Simple as that in this business, boys and girls.
We're not talking about the gold in your teeth. Reversal into the corner. James follows up with a big stinger splash.
Here comes out here, James. Like he said, he always makes it look too easy. That leg lariat, blindside to the back of the skull, but not enough. As Matthew Oman trying to survive. He may not survive that lariat. New champions in Westville, but now
This guy has impressed me so much since he's been in the business. I've been in the ring with him more than once, and I gotta tell you, he's always impressed me. His timing, his execution.
look at this double team mastership right here. Masters of their craft.
That's what it takes. Out the back door in 2. Primal Fear, they're looking to get back in the game here. Hooks the head. Tag made. Ref saw it. It's legal. He doesn't know he's got the wrong man.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he never saw it coming. The kick right to the head. Never had any time to even tense up. And now, Primal Fear are doing what they do.
They know the ins and outs of tag team wrestling. They know how to use the rules to their advantage.
Tahir James eliminated to the outside, and now Dave Reed in there alone. Gabriel Hodder sending him into the corner with Matthew Ullman. Quick tags in now for Primal Fear.
That's the hardest part of the tag team match. When you're in there by yourself and there's nobody there to save you when it gets tough. Double team in the corner now.
The two most successful tag teams in Super Crazy history in terms of title reigns going at it. One more time to retain the gold, Primal Fear, but no. 2, says our senior official, Nick Shin.
Doesn't get much better than this, and they have not stopped since the bell rang. They've just been going and going and going. Reed fighting back on his knees.
Joining on the conversation on Twitter, our handle, Super Crazy Pro. SUPERKRAZEE Pro. Join the universe on Twitter. Everyone else is joining as well. As
right
Matthew Ullman, a big uppercut and a quick tag into Gabriel Hodder. These guys successful everywhere they go.
Got him up. Double team action. Non-stop. Blitzkrieg attack by Primal
Hodder
Fear.
to retain the titles, but Dave Reed able to stay alive.
You never know what angle these guys are coming from.
Gabriel Hodder looking to end it here, but the Lost Breed still in this fight. But Ricky, for how much longer?
Well, if he wants to stay in it, he's got to make the tag to Tahir James.
And there, that could be the opening.
Let's see if he takes advantage of
Hodder
it.
got caught right in the mush, and now looks to tag in Ullman. Here goes Matthew Ullman. Dave Reed's a long way away. Can he get him? Oh,
Just
cut
missed
off. Cut off.
Ref says no tag. Reed to the outside. That's not where you want to be.
And that's that militant marksmanship set forth by Primal Fear. Split the ring in half. He slid over. He blocked out Dave Reed from tagging in a fresh Tahir James. And now Tahir's getting his anger's getting the best of him.
Well, he wants to protect his partner. Nothing wrong with that. I got to tell you, these guys have been going at it since the bell. Primal Fear, they've been using some underhanded tactics to stay ahead, but Tahir James, he's frustrated. Reed still getting his sea legs on the outside. I got to tell you,
This might be a count out. The champions would retain the titles on a count out. But no count out here. But Tahir just sends Dave Reed right into a firing spot. And I think Dave Reed's busted open.
he definitely is.
He's got some color on his forehead. And that glistening red of crimson mask showcased here on IWTV in HD. Yeah.
Going right after it,
And the
too.
blood's going right in his eyes.
Affects the vision, makes it hard to see.
These wrestlers are gladiators, they're warriors, but when the blood gets in your eyes,
Well, he had enough with it to get that.
that discus forearm right to the midsection buys him some time. But you can see, like I was saying, the blood going into the eyes. I don't care how tough you are. A man that can't see is a man that can barely fight. And if you can barely fight, you're not going to win this
But
fight.
he did see enough. Nope. He's
Wrong
gonna
way.
get it.
Oh, there comes
Tag is
Tahir.
made.
Blind tag. Boom. Hodder's down. Tahir James standing switch. And a ripcord knee strike from Tahir.
So dangerous. Super kick. That's another one. One.
Making it too easy with the titles on the line. Almost got him. Ricky, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Yeah, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. He almost got him, but almost isn't going to win the titles. Sets him up. Front chancery.
This match is awesome.
Out the back door, super kick. Toasted.
Tahir looking for the double stomp attempt, perhaps.
Over the top, big knee lift.
That knee strike hit hard, but hotter.
Ooh, Uranagi. Spear. These guys are in it to win it, baby. They want the gold.
What a tag team fight on an epic afternoon here in Westville.
At some point in the future, me and my partner JP Perez, we're gonna have to be taking on one or both of these teams. And I gotta tell you, I'm glad I'm out here getting the opportunity to
Look at this!
now.
Ow! The Lost Breed! Can they get him? Oh, come on!
Yeah. That is not what you want to see. This match, referee throws it out. Referee throws this one out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match as a result of a disqualification, the Lost Breed. However, the titles can only change hands by way of pinfall or submission. Therefore, still, the Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Primal Fear.
That's not what you wanted to see. That match.
That is garbage. The right call by the official, but that's garbage. The champions took the easy way out.
It was the right call, but it was the wrong way.
They were on
to
the
see that.
cusp of defeat. That beautiful tag team maneuver right there. The suplex, the crossbody combo breaker. The Lost Breed just got screwed here this afternoon in Westville. IWTV Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. What's gonna happen next? But for tonight, in this tag team match, it's game over.
I'm telling you, David Adams, I know for a fact, if not for the chair, that would have been the match. They got him with that power flex crossbody combo. I know that move well. Me and the Jersey Kid, back in the day, we used to put him away with that. And I gotta tell you, if not for the underhanded tactics.
A controversial, stricken afternoon here in Westville. The Lost Breed win the match, but Primal Fear retain the titles. This afternoon is sponsored by Primal Nutrition Monroe. And if you want to learn wrestling the right way, don't just dream it, live that dream. Get trained right here at the Skid Row Academy, 1030 Delcia Drive, Westville, New Jersey. Our debut this afternoon on IWTV. Are you having a good time, Westville? Our presentation of Game Over continues with this next bout scheduled for one fall.
Well, after the disappointing ending to that last match, we gotta hope for a clean victory for one of these competitors here. We've already seen a lot of controversy so far today. Oh, and this is another match that I am going to be watching very, very closely. And another match.
Accompanied to the ring by his manager, Sharon Silverclight. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Hoss of Hosses,
Devantes in the ring now. Again, this is going to be another match that I, Ricky Rocks, am going to be watching very closely. And another one where it's going to be almost impossible for me to be impartial because I know his opponent better than almost anybody. This one is going to be a barn burner. Lots of smoke heralding the arrival. Very appropriate.
his opponent from the jungles of Jersey, weighing at 205 pounds, Wildlife Tarzan.
Tarzan Duran, always a lot of energy, always incredibly unpredictable. Tarzan Duran hits the ring, and you never know what he's gonna do. David Adams, I tell you, like I said, this is another match where I'm gonna be watching.
I can't hear you over this music. This music's good. I'm jamming out, Ricky.
It's gonna be impossible for me to be impartial in this one, and I think you know why.
All right, fine.
As we get set for the bell, the Jared Silverclay always has something to say. Jared Silverclay has been slowly making himself a dynasty, making his own army of seven-figure assets, seven-figure superstars here at Super Crazy Pro Wrestling.
Well, he might have a seven-figure army, but he looks like he's got a 750 shirt on. He looks like he got that at the flea market or something down Englishtown.
Devantes, there's no illegal weapon there. That's just a big old bicep.
To say the least. But Tarzan Duran, he's no slouch when it comes to showing off the muscle.
Well, the bell sounds. We are officially underway.
I gotta tell you, a lifetime ago, another universe, me and this man were the greatest tag team New Jersey's ever seen, and I gotta tell you, I don't think he's lost a step since then.
But in 2022, the band is no longer together. Ricky Rox is doing his thing. And right here, Tarzan Duran, Wildlife Avenue, doing his thing. And right here, he's got a big challenge set forth in the form of the Haas of Haas's, Devantes.
Well, you know what they say, sometimes when you go your separate ways, you can hurt more people at once that way. So there's never been any bad blood, there's no hard feelings, you know. We've been up and down the road together, me and Tarzan Duran. There's few people in this business that I'm closer to. And I gotta tell you, I've been in the ring with him, I've been partners with him, and this guy's been a champion every single place he's ever been. And it's only a matter of time before he collects some gold here at SKPW. Big shoulder block.
It's only a matter of time before he got folded in half, trying to match strength for strength against Devantes. Now, Tarzan Duran spends a lot of time in the gym. He's well put together, but Devantes, you're gonna have to find another strategy. Because strength for strength, Devantes is gonna break you and break you again.
Yeah, but the thing is about Tarzan Duran, he never gets tired, and he never gives up, and he always has a way out the back. Came out with that arm drag, another shoulder block puts him down. He's got to stop trying to match power. That's always been a weakness. He's always been a little bit too confident, but you see he's got the fight. He's right back up, dukes up, ready to throw hands. He's not backing down one bit.
And that's certainly the attitude you have to have when you're going up against someone the stature of the Devantes, with that high knee and now that clubbing blow to the back. And just like that, that power being administered, being showcased here at IWTV Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Game Over is certainly unmatched to this moment.
He's choking him on the ropes. Referee's got to get in there, force a break. He had the count. And now on the outside, what's that little weasel doing out there?
Well, Jared Silverclay has been known to be a weasel, but he's been very successful in spotting talent and even taking the most popular talent that people love and making them turn on the crowd and focus on winning and money.
That's the thing about Silverfish.
Wheel kick,
once you get them, they're tough to get rid of. What was his name? Silverfish?
Jared Silverclay, and that wheel kick not enough as Tarzan Duran still trying to solve the mystery known as Devantes.
Big splash in the corner. Gets ahead of steam, hits the ropes, follows him up, and oh my, stun gun! Wide throws the lariat. Ooh! Devantes really using the power here. Unbelievable. Tarzan Duran just barely able to get out the back door on that one. Big snap suplex. Suplexed him out of his boots almost on that one. And a running senton. Duran in trouble here. Tarzan Duran really in trouble here. Devantes really.
But just like that, showing signs of life, but Devantes bringing him back down to reality.
I wonder if somewhere in all those tattoos is his game plan for this match. I would have maybe asked to take a good look at that. Maybe he leaves himself little notes in case he gets lost. Oh! Dumped him right on his head. I don't even know what you call that. 1, 2, just barely out the back door. Tarzan Duran, he will never quit. He will never lay down for this man. He will keep fighting till his last breath. You have my promise on that. But the numbers game might be a little too much for him here. As we've seen, matching power isn't going to get the job done. Reversal into the corner, up and over.
Wow, and using that momentum from the up and over right into the German release suplex, moving around like a cruiserweight. Devantes showing that speed to go with that power.
He took a while to cover him, and he didn't hook the leg. That's the thing. Too cocky. The power move worked, but he shouldn't have taken that long to go for the cover. He might have.
Devantes gave the official Nick Shin a look of disbelief. He thought it was over, but
can't take anything for granted with Tarzan.
Tarzan Duran still in this fight. When you're from the jungles of Jersey, you can do anything.
Vicki rocks and Tarzan Duran, former tag team champions, never pinned or submitted for those belts. As far as I'm concerned, we're still the champs. He's fired up. Tarzan fired up. Chops, no effect. He's asking for the chops. You never see that. You never see somebody ask for the chops.
Wow.
Oh! That's the way it is. Wait a minute.
He wants the smoke and he gives the smoke.
There's always smoke when you're around Tarzan Duran.
Tarzan is all fired up. Ducking the line attempt from Devantes.
Big shoulder.
Say it with me.
Shane's the Ultimate Warrior with that shoulder tackle. Trading forearms. Stiff one there.
The comeback trail is looking short for Tarzan, but Devantes holding his own. That's a big bad man with a big bad plan.
Not a single backstep. Reverses the whip. Follows him in. Big forearm. Hits the other side. Oh, Tarzan follows him in.
And Jared Silverclay looking a little bit in dismay right now. Jared Silverclay, I know he's been a little worried in this match because he's been pretty quiet at ringside, which is usually uncharacteristic of a person such as himself.
We probably got a glimpse of himself in the mirror. I wouldn't want to be talking much trash either.
Uses that top rope as a springboard right into a head scissors takeover.
Beautiful Hurricanrana. Is he going for a springboard? No, he's up in the fireman's carry into a cutter.
TKO.
Get that rope, get that rope.
Oh, wow. I was about to say forget about it, but great ring presence from Tarzan Duran. And Jared Silverclay is losing his mind right now.
Like I said, he might have caught a glimpse of himself reflected in that shirt. If I had to look at that every day, I'd be pretty dismayed myself. Up on the shoulders. Duran fighting out. Hooks the cravat. Knees to the side of the face. Over and over. He's calling his shot. Beautiful!
Cravat assisted slice bread number 2, and he gets some!
That's my man! There it is! The one and only!
Wow, Wildlife did it! Wildlife did it! Wow, that cravat assisted slice bread number 2.
Some people might call that an upset. You know what? I don't. Like I said, I know this man. I've been up and down the road with this man. He can beat anybody, anywhere, on any given day. I couldn't be happier right now to see my man, Tarzan Duran, pick up yet another victory. Like I said, he might not have had the size advantage, but he had the heart advantage. He never stopped. He never quit. He waited for his spot. He took it. That's the way you play this game. Silverfish dragging his charge to the back. Good show, but not quite enough. Woo!
Let's hear it one more time for Tarzan Duran.
Unbelievable.
Just like that, another superstar is born here at Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. What a fight, what an afternoon. It's game over. And we get set for our next title fight of the afternoon. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SKPW Live Championship.
More gold on the line with yet another championship contest. This one, the SKPW Live Championship. And we are live on IWTV, baby.
Accompanied to the ring by the SKPW Tag Team Champions, Gabriel, representing Double Fear from the Prime Balance, weighing 195 pounds,
Soriano looking to add more gold to the collection of Primal Fear. Can he do it? I gotta tell you, we've already seen tonight that they'll take it by any means necessary. Any way they can get it, they'll take it. However, a DQ victory is not going to win it in this match, so he's going to have to really take this one seriously. He's going to have to dig in deep, and he's going to have to try to do it the right way. Can he do it? Remains to be seen. He's got stiff competition. Other members of Primal Fear escorted to the back. You hear the sound of the world engine. That can only mean one thing. The champ is here. When you hear the world engine, that means only one thing. That Hardway is on his way.
Game over on IWTV. This match is for the SKPW Live Championship. With the bell sounds from main command, your official, Mr. Johnny Rankin. And now, introducing first to my right, the challenger, representing Primal Fear from the Pine Barrens, weighing 195 pounds, Adrien Soriano.
He looks ready. He always looks ready, but he looks focused.
His opponent to my left, from a planet far, far from yours, weighing at 215 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending SKPW Live Champion, the Kryptonian, Darien.
Hardway, current and defending SKPW Live Champion. Primal Fear looking to add more gold to their collection. It's not enough to grab it and walk around with it. You're going to have to win it. And a DQ is not going to get the job done in this match.
This is a confident young man in the ring. He was like, redo our introductions. I want it in-ring main event style because I'm going to take this sucker's title and I'm going to win. And he wants to have the trifecta this afternoon as Primal Fear could walk out both the tag team champions and the live champion.
Very well could happen, but first of all, he better be taking this match seriously. Hardway is not here to play. He's here to win. And like I said, a DQ is not going to get the job done in this match.
Well, right here, not very easy to get into the head of the veteran, Darien Hardway, but Hardway is following right It wouldn't be the first time that Primal Fear went backstage and then came back in the middle of the match. So
They're
we'll
in
see
the back for
how
now.
this
We'll see if they
progresses.
stay there.
It would be nice to see this decided in a one-on-one manner, but Primal Fear relies on that numbers game more times than not.
They do, but they're going to have to be careful because a DQ would cost them. That's
Big
not
up
what
and
they want.
over.
Went for a leapfrog, but he caught him with a spine buster. Soriano is out of there. The man from Krypton planting him in the center of the ring.
As we saw earlier, Primal Fear not afraid to get disqualified, as Gabriel Hodder and Matthew Oman got disqualified earlier, losing their match, but retaining their titles over the Lost Breed. So certainly, Primal Fear, unpredictability personified.
Yeah, but if they pull that in this match, it's going to cost them the belt. That's not what they want. They want to win that championship. They're going to have to play it very smart. We'll see what they come up with. The cutting of Soriano and company always in effect. Trading blows on the floor here. Oh! Give one, get one, but Hardway, well, he showed him the hard way that he's all business.
Our first half main event still have a huge second half in store, including the SKPW Heavyweight Championship to be decided, a vacated title, Jay the God, JTG versus, we don't know who it's gonna be yet, time will tell, but we're guaranteed a new heavyweight champion.
And you never know, I brought my boots.
That is true. And still to come, O-Dogg versus Ben Rivers, career versus company. If Ben Rivers wins, he owns the company. If O-Dogg wins, Ben Rivers must retire.
So much on the line in that one. Every match here tonight has something on the line, whether it's gold, bragging rights, or career versus company. Hardway trying to bring him into Hardway. Got a handful of the hair. Soriano making him pay.
Hanging him over that top rope right there. And Soriano, the ring veteran right here in his own right, slamming that left knee that already has a brace on it into the solid steel tall boy ring post here.
Does it again.
And the ring post defeats the knee pretty much every time.
What I used to like to do when I had a guy in that position, and I would take him in the corner and I would use the old Bret Hart move where I would figure forward the ring post. I did that to Nate Mustang back in 2012. I gotta tell you, that one always keeps him on their back, but he fights him off.
And pulls him in with that leg strength, slamming the face of Soriano into the ring post. And now, Rankin starting the count.
The mistake he made there was trying to do the same thing he had already done. Hardway was ready for it. He was prepared, and he made him pay. Should have gone for something different with the leg.
Well, Soriano saving his hopes for title victory here, gets back in the ring. Both men to a neutral base, Colin Evo tie-up. And that big high knee right to the midsection. Hardway fighting, but look at this, Soriano fighting right back just as hard.
He wants to win that championship, no doubt about it. He came to fight. He's taking this one seriously. Sweeps the leg.
He straight up tripped him right there.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Using
And
the ropes to his advantage.
Drop kick right to the back of the skull. Rope assist, like you just said, Ricky, to win the title. New champion in Westville, but no.
That was close. He got a deep hook on that leg. He put his whole body weight on top.
Johnny
of him.
Rankin says 2.
It was close. I believe it was 2, but it was close.
Super Crazy Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram. Check out our Instagram Skid Row Academy page as well for anything and everything about the company, from the young upstarts to the savvy ring veterans. Skid Row Academy and Super Crazy Pro Wrestling, trying to entertain you month in and month out.
They do it better than anybody. It's always super crazy here at Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. An apt moniker for an amazing company. I've been around the block a couple times, and I gotta tell you, you never know what to expect when you walk in the doors here. Using the leverage of the arm to keep him down, working the arm, the shoulder. Soriano, he knows what he's doing in that ring, and he wants that championship.
Ripcord, Ripcord, Ripcord lariat from Soriano. New champion here at Westville, but no.
Just 2.
And now Soriano does not like that call from the official, but Johnny Rankin had it right. The referee does his job, you do yours. If you focus on the referee and not your opponent, that's precious seconds that you're giving the champion to recover.
Yeah, you said he doesn't like it. He doesn't have to like it. The ref
pushes off here.
Ooh. Taking control, follows him in with a back elbow.
Champion's in trouble once again.
Ooh, one-legged drop kick.
Soriano building momentum. Uppercut. Darn near took off his flipping head. Wow.
I tell ya, that was
both
shady.
men are down. Who's gonna win? Find out after this commercial break. This afternoon's show on IWTV is sponsored by Primal Nutrition Monroe. Get your fill today. And we're back, both men trying to get to a neutral base with the SKPW Live Championship on the line.
I tell you, shades of Street Fighter 2 with that hyper uppercut out of the corner before. Now they're fighting up, trading blows, 1 for 1. Neither man giving an inch. You can see the sweat fly. You can see
back
the
and
belts
forth
raising up.
aggression.
Unbelievable action here. Locked it. Woo! Back elbow.
Here we go.
Going for the line. Misses. Ooh!
That Kryptonian punch from Hardway.
Up and beautiful jackhammer.
That could be it right here to retain the title. What?
I thought that was it. That was
What?
2 with 9/10.
And Johnny Rankin does his best Nixon impersonation. I am not a crook, but it's just a 2 count. 2, says Rankin. And somehow, some way, Soriano kicked out of the jackhammer. And this SKPW Live Championship match, Ricky Rocks continues. And I like that a lot.
That took me by surprise. I thought that was it. I was ready to say that's it. We got a victor, but he's going for it.
Might looking to end him here permanently, maybe. Soriano able to get out of it. Kick right to the back of the knee.
Back to the knee again. He set it up at the beginning.
Wow. But that vicious lariat from Hardway. This could be the beginning of the end for Soriano.
Hoists him up again.
Looking to break him.
He's got him up. He's got the edge. Corner to corner.
Oh, wait a minute. Here, oh my God. Oh my God.
Primal Fear is out.
Potter's got a chair. Potter's got a chair. Oh, and now Matthew Ullman, he's got the title. But Hardway sees it.
Spine Buster.
Down goes over. Get him out of there. As Johnny Rankin oblivious as Hodder acting as a distractionary tool.
They're playing the numbers
Oh,
game.
Adrian Soriano.
Belt shot.
Oh, Adrien Soriano he nailed him. Oh, come on. Not like this, Ricky. Not like this.
Are you kidding me?
Say it ain't so.
That was... The numbers game was just too much.
Here is your winner and the SKPW Live Champion,
They did it. They did it.
And the trifecta is now a reality. Adrien Soriano with the live title, Gabriel Hodder, Matthew Ullman, the tag team champion.
The numbers game was just too much for Hardway.
Primal Fear, a dominant force to be reckoned with in the months and years to come here at Super Crazy Pro Wrestling.
Well, that may very well be, but the fact of the matter is, they couldn't do it the right way. They couldn't do it clean. So as far as I'm concerned, still got a lot to prove. They might be holding up all the gold, but twice they only got ahead by playing it dirty. Primal Fear walking out with all the gold, but I gotta tell you, Hardway not happy at all. Can't blame him. Soriano and company holding up those championships. But can you really be proud of that victory? Can you really be proud of that victory?
Darien Hardway, a shock and awe look on his face. Yeah, the long title reign of the live champion is now over. Adrien, Soriano, the new live champion, as Primal Fear has taken over.
Game over. But you listen to the fans, they know who the real champion still is.
It's our second half, brought to you by IWTV from the Super Crazy Entertainment Center, Westville, New Jersey. You're witnessing this presentation of Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Game Over as our second half commences with this next bout scheduled for one fall.
We are back.
From Hell's Kitchen, New York.
We're back in action here. Adam Kane hitting the ring. White Zombie blasted, my kind of music. We're back from intermission. Ricky Rocks here yet again. Awaiting on my play-by-play partner, David Adams. Taking care of business in the ring right now. He'll be joining me shortly.
Prolific, it's all business. We all in this. Who want war? We all win it.
From the Brownsville section of Brooklyn, New York.
We all in
Weighing
this. Who want more? This all give it. We all win it. Represent us all give it. Prolific, all business. We all in this. We all in this. Prolific, it's all business. We all in this. Prolific, it's all business. We all in this.
Looks ready to go here. Back from intermission. This one looks to kick things off hot. Welcome back, David Adams.
That's straight. Well, our wrestlers, if they want custom choreography, hey, who am I to argue with him? He said, wait. He wanted that wolf to drop right when he came in the ring. And here we go. This one's going to be good. A great way to kick off the second half of our IWTV debut. Super Crazy Pro Wrestling presents Game Over. I'm joined by Ricky Rocks, David Adams here, and we've got the infamous Adam Kane and the American Gangster Isaiah Wolf. And Wolf just told security, I'm gonna bust your ass if you ruin my gear. This guy's got a chip on his shoulder.
Well, you know, gear can be very expensive and you don't want some jabroni scuffing up your stuff. So I definitely see where he's coming from on that. I mean, I come out there with a $700 jacket and $500 shades. I want to make sure the man takes good care of my gear.
And we need you to ring that bell, Ricky Rocks. We are underway.
Crowd getting behind these guys here. We're back and we're hot.
Isaiah Wolf with the black and gold. Adam Kane with the black and is that like a red or a pink, would you say? It's a very formidable color for him. Certainly a very infamous color for Adam Kane. When I see that, I think of blood, and Adam Kane certainly would love to get a piece of Isaiah Wolf here this afternoon.
Almost a clean break, but he tried some shenanigans and he didn't get very far. Wolf telling him to calm down. He's raring to go, baby. I gotta tell ya. Wolf telling him to slow it down. A little intimidated, maybe, perhaps. I don't want to speak for the man, but he came in confident, looking maybe a little more trepidatious. There's a $10 word for you. Going back to the lockup.
He was also in there talking a little smack to Adam Kane, words I don't really feel comfortable repeating, but certainly Adam Kane taking exception to that.
Will we see a clean break? Wolf tried to cheap shot him on the break before. Let's see where this goes.
And Dave Keener trying to create a clean break here. When we get one, elbow strike. It was ducked again.
Ooh,
But you can't. The third one it gets you every time, Ricky.
unbelievable. He took him down hard with that back elbow, and now he's following up. That's what you got to do. You can't just let one move tell the story. You got to stay on him. Flapjack. Ooh, brutal. He gets up pretty quick.
Wow.
Pounds. Period.
And that 30-pound weight advantage paying dividends right now as Adam Cain just launched him halfway across the ring with that pounce. That's what it is, right? The name hasn't changed in 20 years. It's still a pounce.
As far as I know, and that's at least a 30-pound weight advantage. I got to tell you. Wolf rolls out to the floor trying to collect himself. Going to use the count to his advantage. You know, that is smart wrestling. Some people say it's a little bit maybe cowardly, but I don't know. Sometimes you got to use the rules to your advantage like he did just there, using the tights to take him to the floor, and now he follows him out. Ooh!
Wow! Kick! No, new!
They heard that one outside. Big!
Wow!
Tope over the top to the floor. Tope con hilo.
And this girl's questioning getting that front row seat right about now. Welcome to pro wrestling. That's like 4D right there. Man, oh man. Adam Cain making sure she's okay. Her man gets hooked up. She's on his lap right now, so it works for everyone.
Works for me, brother.
Man, oh man. Pro wrestling here in Westville. We got no guardrails. You guys to look out because bodies be flying.
Always got to be on your game. You never know where they're coming from. Wolf still in control. That was a big shocker for Cain. He didn't know where he was going to come from. It's like he fell out of the sky.
Yo, this snack is too fast and messing you up, dog.
Wow, talking a little trash. Stepping on the throat, underhanded tactics from Wolf.
Still to come, the Skid Row Academy Heavyweight Championship on the line. And we're guaranteed a brand new Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, a vacated title, Jay the God, JTT versus, we still don't know. A mystery until bell time.
Well, that mystery is going to be solved, but right now, ooh, Cain taking some hard shots from Wolf, but now he's giving some hard shots back. I got to tell you, he's fighting up from his knees, and jawbreaker! That'll get you out of trouble in a hurry. Ooh, but he cuts him off with a knee to the midsection. Gotta tell you, Wolf, he's jaw-jacking, but he's also
Wow.
doing the deal.
That kick to the back of the cranium, that might seal the deal right there, Daddy.
1, 2, nope. That was what Eric Bischoff would have called a front leg back round kick right to the back of the head. Only got 2.
What a fight.
Dropping the knees right to the ribs. To get back to what you were saying earlier, you said if a man can't see, he can't fight. If a man can't breathe, he can't fight. And he's working the ribs, cutting off that supply of oxygen, and he's working him over. Wolf trying to get the crowd behind him here. Chop to the chest.
Super Crazy Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram, our Twitter handle, Super Crazy Pro. Tune in on the conversation as Adam Cain barely able to still be alive in this match.
He's staying in it.
That big 13 wide to the grill piece.
He's in it. He's still showing the fight. Maybe still a little disoriented from that tope earlier, but chop to the back, hits the ropes. Wolf comes at him hard, and ooh!
That baseball slide German release suplex right on the back of that already damaged cranium. He kicked him there earlier, if you remember.
That was creative.
To end it right here.
He got a deep hook, deep hook. As you see in the night go on, you're seeing guys are paying attention to the mistakes of others and making sure to cover up those mistakes. Here, he got a deep hook on that leg. Earlier in the show, a couple guys weren't going for that leg, and we're seeing as the matches go on, guys are covering up. They're getting tighter. They're not making those mistakes. That's what you have to do.
The American Gangster wanted the 3 count, didn't get it. He's got to stay focused.
Ooh, one on Uranagi.
But he infamously gets jacked on the back of his head. A little karma.
Shades of Brian Clark with that.
And now the elbow pad just came off. I don't know if that's good strategy. Now you expose your elbow bone.
Yeah, but sometimes that means you can hit a guy with it even harder. Lex Luger used to take the pad down and it was always lights out.
Time will tell.
Big clothesline, sunk that one in deep. Back elbow. Make him come to you. That's what he's doing. Underneath. Ooh, S-T-O. Hooks the leg, goes.
That could be it right here.
Just 2.5, maybe.
Showing quite a skilled background with that STO we just saw. Very versatile skill set that Adam Kane brings to the super crazy pro wrestling platform here on IWTV.
These guys are putting their movesets together from all over the world. You're seeing a little bit of Japanese style, a little Mexican style, a little bit of
You said Lex Luger before. The Lex Express is here in Westville with that torture rack attack.
He had him in the rack, but he's fought out of it. You have about a fraction of a second to
Goes for that ripcord lariat. Doesn't get it, but he gets that kick right to the breadbasket.
Hits the ropes hard. Ooh!
That pop-up knee strike. Toasted!
Did he get all of it? Did he get all of it?
Wow!
He got it.
Forget about it.
Unbelievable.
The American Gangster, Isaiah Wolf.
That
gets the
was
win.
a very impressive match from both men, but that pop-up knee strike proving to be too much, proving to be the difference maker. The 1, 2, 3.
Could have gone either way. In the end, Wolf gets the victory. That knee, just too powerful. I gotta tell you, that was a pick-up. That one could have gone either way. Wolf managed to come out with the win. Very impressive. Gotta hand it to him.
We're sponsored by Primal Nutrition Monroe, IWTV. More action coming up next. What an afternoon here at Game Over.
It's all business, we all in this. Who's better than the favor? The style is all with it, so gifted. The style of greatness is all mentioned, all with it. The style of legend is all.
Looks like Wolf wants a piece of that birthday cake. I didn't even get a piece yet. I'm a little annoyed myself.
You said it's just the beginning. I got one more.
The world of beat is not enough for you. We prolific, it's all business. We all in.
Wolf definitely happy with that win. He earned it. Adam Kane still a little bit woozy, it looks like.
Super Crazy Pro Wrestling and Skid Row Academy are sponsored by Primal Nutrition Monroe.
What a match.
And thank you to IWTV for our debut event on their platform. Make sure you check out IWTV for your favorite independent wrestling superstars and live events. Our Game Over showcase continues with a battle of the big men.
This one promises to be hard-hitting. We've already seen so much action here at SKPW Game Over. Ricky Rock's here calling the action, adding a little color. Oh my God.
First, accompanied by his trust fund-approved manager, Jared Silverbutt. From the gates of hell, weighing at 325 pounds, the seven-figure superstar,
Braxx getting ready to enter the ring. Always cuts in an ominous, imposing figure. He's trying to intimidate my partner, David Adams. Hey, don't make me come over there, brother. I'm not going to let you bully my broadcast partner. No chance. He's just here to do a job. David Adams not here to fight. Braxx is in the ring, and he definitely has his work cut out for him. This is going to be a good old-fashioned hoss fight. Battle of the big men here at SKPW. Game over. It's going to be game over for one of these guys. Well, this man certainly has a pedigree. The son of the Extreme legend, 911. This promises to be a good old-fashioned hoss fight. You've heard me say this a couple times, David Adams.
Ring the bell!
They're ready to tear it up.
And I apologize to my mom who might be listening. Big Vin said I had to use the F word. He said it was necessary. Love you, Mom.
Call him Big Vin for the purposes of this contest.
Big effing Vin sounds good. Right here. Bit of a shoulder block, but nothing gives. And the seven-figure superstar Braxx, he's already been a scary man. With Jarrett Silverplay, under his tutelage of Jarrett Silverplay, he becomes even that much more of a monster. Unstoppable force.
Well, I almost had to jump in there a second ago. I saw him trying to intimidate you, David Adams. I wasn't going to let that go.
He's very stinky, and he scared me and Nick Shin. And I think Nick Shin get a stinky in his pants while we were in the ring together.
Well, let's not cast aspersions, but, you know, hey. You know,
and this portion of the match has been brought to you by Depends.
It's the ropes. Go behind. Big
hoist!
Oh.
Wow! Lifting up 325 pounds like a bag of feathers.
I know from experience, you're not going to match power with Big effing Vin. You've heard me say it all night, but this is another guy I've been in the ring with. I barely escaped with my life. Axe kick!
Wow!
There it is.
The offspring of Extreme. He's the guy you call to get shit done, but guess what? Braxx trying to get her done as well.
Braxx is no nonsense. They call him the seven-figure superstar for a reason. Even though he's got Silverfish on the outside, he still can take care of himself inside. That's the thing about Silverfish. You know, they get in, they get everywhere, you can't get rid of them.
Jared Silverclay, the benefactor of his father's trust fund that he left for him, he's been using that benefactor money to build himself an army, a seven-figure army, have you?
Well, you know he wasn't spending any of that money on hairplays. Corner splash!
And now Braxx in charge. He's got Big Vin reeling in the corner.
Braxx is large and in charge right now, but don't count Vin out. Strikes, strikes, strikes. Fights out of that corner, hits the ropes. Big shoulder tackle.
The son of ECW legend 911. He was the winner of the GCW Battle Royal on Fight Pay-Per-View from the Hammerstein Ballroom.
What?
And right now, Braxx looking for the upset.
Almost, but not
A
quite.
325-pound crossbody. Jared Silverclay has gotten into the head of Braxx, and he's going to make this kid a big star in this rising company. And you're witnessing it in HD live on IWTV.
Well, he's already made quite a name for himself, but now he's trying to make a name at the expense of the offspring of Extreme. I don't know if he's going to get the job done.
Wow, looking for that black hole slam perhaps.
Didn't get it. Headbutts and fades to black on that. Beautiful.
Slamming that head right into the canvas. And Silver Clay looks a little bit perplexed, a little worried at this point.
Well, he should be worried. He's watching his meal ticket get knocked around by Big effing Vin. I'd be worried too. I'd be worried if I was in there with Vin. Big sidewalk slam. Just barely out the
I'm being
back.
told in my earpiece it's okay. That was a big fucking slam by Big fucking Vin. They're saying it's okay. They're saying it's okay.
Well, I gotta tell you, for me,
I only did it once, ma'am. I'm sorry. She didn't like it. They made me do it. I'm so sorry.
he's going for the choke slam. You know who taught him that one? Whoa, turns it around. Braxx,
This could be it right here.
no, he didn't. No effect. He says you're not gonna beat me with my own
Could it be
move.
right here? No, but Braxx's outside shoulder found daylight. Braxx's outside shoulder somehow got off the canvas just in time.
I don't know how. You don't see that every day. The choke slam, the move. You know who taught him that.
Oh, and here comes Jared Silverclay. Oh, here comes the Haas. The Haas is Devantes. Jared Silverclay's other client. And unbelievable. This one's going to get thrown out. Big Vin's going to win by DQ.
Not the way Vin wanted to win
The
it.
winner of this match is a result of a disqualification. Big fucking Vin.
Whoa, hey, I thought this was a family show, but you know what? I'm not going to tell Vin otherwise. No, sir.
You said he was gonna tear me to shreds? How about this one? I don't think I like as much blood as you got in your body, boy. I'm about to grade it. You will be in a big Vin style death match. TLC, thumbtacks, lemons, and cinder blocks. Give me your big bitch.
Whoa!
Did he say lemons and cinder blocks?
That could sting a little bit.
Yeah, you heard me. Thumbtacks, lemons.
Lemons.
I'm gonna burn your damn cinder block over your teeth.
Oh, the lemons mixed with the blood. That's going to sting. Oh, my Lord.
Now play my music.
Do what he says.
Do what he says.
I think Braxx bit off more than he can chew. He's really in for it now. I don't think that was the outcome he wanted. I don't think that's the outcome he wanted. He's really in deep now.
Big effing Vin wants a big piece of the hide of Braxx in a big effing way.
Don't bet against him. Vin walks away with a DQ victory, but you know that's not the way he wanted it, but now. Laying down the challenge for a return match. That is going to be something to see. You don't want to miss that one, folks. Wow. Unbelievable. Ricky Rock's here, calling the action. Got
I'd
it
like to
done.
apologize to my family watching on IWTV. I don't like the F word. I'm sorry. They made me do it.
Love it.
We're live here, IWTV. This is Game Over as our super crazy pro wrestling spectacular continues with the following contest set for one fall. And it is for the Skid Row Academy Heavyweight Championship. Your official in charge of the action, Mr. Johnny Rankin.
Championship match. Here we go.
Approaching the ring first for challenger from exit 9 of the New Jersey Turnpike, weighing at 180 pounds, the Phoenix, GKM.
The Phoenix. GKM, the Phoenix looking to rise here tonight at SKPW. Game over. Fawzi, Skid Row Academy champion, hits the ring, looking to hold on to that championship. Yet another championship contest right here today.
Now remember, Ricky, when the referee says ring the bell promptly this time. But not yet. This one's gonna be good, Ricky. The Skid Row Academy Heavyweight Championship, a title that Samael Fawzi didn't even know he was competing for until he was in the ring with 3 other students. We'll get into that in a minute.
And he walked away the victor. I mean, you gotta give credit where it's due. The man is always ready.
Johnny Rankin holds up the title high.
You don't know that he is.
We're moments away. And Rankin says, let's do this. Samael Fawzi with his first championship title defense since winning that at Skid Row Academy's Bad Influence event. Samael Fawzi defeated not 1, not 2, but 3 superstars. Tim Dynamite, Ravix, and I believe 1 other student. It'll come to me in just a moment. Too many blows to the head, you know.
Well, I was recovering from my match that night, so my memory is a little fuzzy as well. Fawzi? Fawzi's good too. But we have Samael Fawzi, the champion, and the Phoenix. The Phoenix looking to rise today at SKPW Game Over, but will he rise to the championship? That remains to be seen.
And it was Homeless Vaughn. How could I forget? Homeless Vaughn was in that match as well. That was the 4th person. And Samael Fawzi ended up winning that match in spontaneous fashion. And a tear in his eye, his family in attendance, the pride. I interviewed him afterwards. He said, this isn't just a shiny piece of metal to me. This means the company is trusting me. The company knows that I am the future and I'm gonna be a proud fighting champion. And the Phoenix GKM, he wants to make that title reign extremely short-lived.
Well, remains to be seen. He's in control right now. Fawzi fighting off his back. Can't stay down there for too long. Sometimes you got to catch your breath, but then the second you get a chance, you got to regain a vertical base. That's what he's doing here. Shoots him off, takes the shoulder. GKM looking pretty confident right now. Hits the ropes, drop down, steps over him. Beautiful hip toss.
Samael Fawzi.
Arm drag deep in there. Shades of Ricky Steamboat, a beautiful drop kick. Where does he get it from?
Looking to retain right here, not even a 1 count. GKM kicking out before Rankin can even get down to make a count. Samael Fawzi started training about a year ago. He said in his wildest dreams he could never have believed how far he would come in a year. Now representing a brand, representing a force to be reckoned with on IWTV at Skid Row Academy, training some of the brightest stars to rise in the business, to keep this business going for 1,000 more years to come.
Well, you can hear this crowd is certainly impressed with him. He's impressed a lot of people in a very short time. Looking to retain his championship against some pretty stiff competition. GKM knees in the corner, using the ring to his advantage. That's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you got to use everything available to you, the ropes, the turnbuckles, the corners, and he sinks in a deep chop.
As the action continues here, GKM was in firm control, but it just infuriated Samael Fawzi, who's going to reciprocate the chops right back to his upper testicles.
He sinks him in deep. He gets ready to shoot him off. What's he going to come up with here? Reversal. Quick thinking by GKM, sinks the knee deep into the midsection. Goes under, getting ready for maybe a snap suplex. Nope. Fawzi using his own leverage to block it. Do-si-do reversal up top. Comes out of the corner, the big crossbody one.
To retain the gold.
Almost, not quite.
And if you like the action you're seeing right now, stick with IWTV all weekend long. Some of the best independent wrestling in the area showcased this afternoon, this evening. Make sure you stay tuned because the future is independent wrestling, and that's where the global levels get their talent. The stars of today in Westville could be on that global platform tomorrow. You just never know.
Well, the future is now. Neckbreaker by GKM. That'll maybe do it.
New champion in Westville.
I wouldn't have been surprised, but
This is a rematch from Pro Wrestling Revolution that just competed here a couple of weeks ago. And in a non-title match, I believe it was GKM that actually defeated Samael Fawzi in the opening match for that Pro Wrestling Revolution match. So that non-title victory obviously caught the eyes of Super Crazy Management. And today, the title, of course, on the line, live on IWTV.
It's amazing how when the initials change on the banner, that championship not on the line, but like you said, he earned a shot with that victory, and he's going at it in the corner. Fawzi really laying him in, but GKM, every step of the way, he's there to cut him off.
And now it's GKM now is taking it to the champion who's trying to fight out of it. He's got the heart of a lion, a fighting champion, but can he withstand an uppercut like such as that?
Snap bear takeover. Slides over and beautiful short.
You like how he slid to adjust the angle to get in position for that knee strike?
Beautiful, beautiful use of his physicality. He's definitely quick, cat-like reflexes, but he's slowing it down a little bit now. Knees into the back, wrenching the trapezius, and there he is. He hooks the chin lock. One of my favorites. They used to call me the retro chin rocker because I'd get in there and I'd cinch it in deep just like that.
But what that's doing is not only is that choking him out, but he's putting the weight on the back, on the shoulders.
Well, he's not choking him out. You see the hands were on the chin. He's leaning back on the jaw and creating pain and separation. But
by making Samael Fawzi hold up his weight, it's exhausting Fawzi. Now Fawzi though, second win.
Beautiful shoulder tackle to the midsection, up and over to sunset flip to the Skye.
Coming back in the ring the fun way, fun for everyone except for GKM. But a Phoenix rises, that high knee to the midsection.
Beautiful suplex. He keeps
Textbook.
Everything that Fawzi's done, GKM has had an answer for. We might see a new champion. I wouldn't be shocked.
Clearly, GKM has been using the Primal Nutrition Monroe, sponsoring today's event. Keeps you in the best shape of your life.
He definitely hasn't been slamming down those White Castle greaseball burgers. You can see that on the six-pack visible from here.
And GKM slowing it down, very confident. Clearly has the champion where he wants him.
Beautiful dolphin elbow right there. Out at 2. No hook on the leg. What have I been saying all night?
And Nixon says 2.
And you can hear the crowd getting behind Fawzi.
Sam I am. He's not worried about green eggs and ham. He's worried about retaining this 20 pounds of gold in the form of the SKPW Skid Row Academy Heavyweight Championship.
He wants to keep the beautiful championship belt around his waist, but now he's got to find an answer for this chin lock. Using all his weight now. See, before he had him up high, but now he's got him down low using more of the weight like you were saying.
He's grounded that speedy assault that Samael Fawzi has been known to bring to the squared circle, but Fawzi now feeling the crowd, turning the hips 45 degrees, creating separation, and they elbow after elbow in the midsection. But that high knee once again.
He loves to use that knee.
It slows down Fawzi.
He went for that neck breaker again, but he didn't get it.
Backslide, get it!
Too close. Fires in with a big right. He's had enough. He's had enough. He's not playing games. Ducks the line. Comes off hard with one of his own. And another one. Discus lariat. Nope. GKM underneath. Big knee lift.
One more time.
Got him up in the fireman's. Looking for maybe a Death Valley Driver.
That could be a new champion in Westville. That's it.
Yo.
Oh, but premature thoughts from GKM. He signaled that this is it. But somehow, the heart of a champion, the warrior known as Samael Fawzi, still in this fight. I don't know how that move didn't finish him, but now Samael Fawzi to one knee, and looks like he's right back in this war.
Honestly, I think GKM let go of the Death Valley Driver too quick. He locked him.
Veteran move. He locked his hands. He hooked onto that top rope, went for the double knees, but nobody's home. GKM hit the back of his head, and now the comeback from the champion.
Back elbows. Sending the message, corner to corner. He's gonna follow him in. Big splash, no! Oh, he's up on that middle rope. Too quick, too smart, and another big diving back elbow. Shades
to
of Diva.
retain.
Almost, not quite. 2 3/4. Crowd getting behind Fawzi here. Samael Fawzi getting him fired up. Staggers to his feet
And the Phoenix has an answer once again.
back and forth, back and forth.
Standing switch. Ready to a pinfall attempt.
Only 2, barely 2.
All it takes is 3 seconds. Don't have to be fancy. O'Connor roll up potentially right here. GKM for the win.
Just slipped out the back door.
Woo! Ow! Now can he be it right here? He gets him!
Academy Heavyweight
What a match and what a first title defense.
You know who used to end matches here with that move? Black Jeans. Black Jeans is a former super crazy pro wrestling heavyweight champion. Black Jeans was stripped of the title for failure to defend. Samael Fawzi does not have that problem. He is here, and he has just successfully defended the Steele Academy Heavyweight Championship for the very first time. Samael Fawzi is the future. What a fight on a special afternoon.
Could be the first of many defenses. I wouldn't bet against this young man. I gotta tell you, I've seen a lot of up-and-comers, and he is one of the best in the game right now, proving that he deserves that championship. He fought for it, he earned it, and today he proved that he deserves to hold that championship. Samael Fawzi with a big, big victory over some stiff competition.
First successful title defense, Samael Fawzi. Still your Steele Academy Heavyweight Champion. If you've ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, don't just dream it, live it. Sign up today and join the Steele Academy and get trained the right way to be a pro wrestler. This afternoon presented on IWTV, it's game over as our event continues with this highly anticipated bout scheduled for one fall.
Still more action yet to come.
Introducing first, he is sponsored by Bang Energy from Queens, New York. Weighing at 203 pounds, he is the Bang Energy Champion, the last entertainer.
Well, encore. Dance moves are on point. Definitely got a lot of energy. Definitely got a lot of desire. Is it going to be enough? Here comes his opponent. Crowd getting ready for this one.
And his opponents comes to us this afternoon from New York City, weighing 180 pounds. It's
Gabriel Skye making his way to the ring. to take on the last entertainer, Encorw. Unbelievable action we've already seen so far here today. Welcome back, David Adams. Gabriel Skye hitting the ring. Boy, look at it. Look, he is in great shape. I mean, look at the conditioning on both of these guys. I'm impressed.
Well, there's an old reference in wrestling known as show stealer. In my professional assessment, before the bell even rings, this one has all the makings of being a game over show stealing match with two high flyers. Ref Rankin says ring the bell. We got the last entertainer, Encorw, and we got Gabriel Skye. These guys are fast. These guys are great technicians. Collar and elbow tie up. Ricky Rocks, this one's gonna be good.
I gotta tell you, I like that blue that Encorw is wearing. I like that royal blue, very festive, very royal, if you will. I like it. I like he's very shiny, sparkling up there. He's got the bling, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Encorw certainly making his mark on the independents. A true sponsored athlete by Bang Energy Drink, and that Bang Energy Championship he brings to the ring. It's not about that title being on the line. That's something that Bang Energy has given him because they have showcased him as being one of their faces of their brand. Bang Energy, of course, used by so many athletes and entertainers in the world. And he told me, yes, they paying him. He ain't just doing it for the heck of it.
Well, you got to make that money, and hey, one of these guys is going to walk away with the winner's share of the purse when it's all said and done. Encorw now trying to control the arm out of the lockup. Skye takes control now, back and forth. Every match we've seen so far has been a back and forth battle of wills. This one no different. Everybody's impressed me here.
Gabriel Skye trying to get back on the winning ways. Gabriel Skye, the last time I saw him, he took on Adrien Soriano, the now live champion, at Surface of Doom 3. They had a one-on-one match, and he was doing real good on the cusp of potentially winning when Gabriel Hodder and Matthew Omens interjected, and that three-man assault on Primal Fear proved to be the difference maker, and Gabriel Skye lost.
And they sort of seem to make a habit of that, don't they? Let's see if they can get it done one-on-one, but now,
oh, it's showtime! He's got the dance moves. The ladies seem to love it.
wow. Well, you know, that might get you a few phone numbers for after the match, but it might not help you win. But he takes control with that arm drag.
And that arm drag was picture perfect, textbook.
He likes to have fun, he likes to show off, but you know what? When you're that good, you can get away with that. That's the thing. That's what I always used to say.
Well, he's trained extremely well. Encorw, a product of the House of Glory Wrestling Academy out in New York City.
Doesn't get much better than that. Uh-oh.
And
Wow.
Gabriel Skye.
What a roll-up on that. And an arm drag of his own. Sweeps the leg, Johnny. And tease forward.
Oh, this ain't no karate tournament, but this is called Mind Games in Westville on IWTV.
And the ladies love it.
Oh, who are you kidding? You love it, Ricky Rocks. You got a smile from East Coast to West Coast right now.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't like it.
These two entertainers,
They don't know which way to go.
it's a chess match. Uh-oh. Rook to pawn 4. I don't even know if that's a real move. Kip up.
Myself there. Yeah, I like Connect 4 over checkers and chess myself.
Oh, he caught him.
And he's turning it into a beautiful belly-to-back suplex.
And Gabriel Skye is reeling, the pain and anguish going down his spine right now. Probably incomprehensible.
Well, you know, that was about as crisp as you could possibly execute a belly-to-back. One of my favorites. Love to see that. And now he's stomping him in the corner. Like you said, there's a time to be fancy and then there's a time to be vicious. And Encorw knows which is which. Right now, he's getting vicious. Love that headband.
Encorw seated senton over the small of the back, and he's just having his way with Gabriel Skye right now. Gabriel Skye, like I said earlier, has suffered his fair share of controversial losses here in his tenure at Super Crazy Pro Wrestling would love to turn that frown upside down with a victory here today, but Encorw, he's the one smiling so far.
Well, I wouldn't bet against him myself. I'm not really much of a betting man, but Encorw definitely the one in control right now. He's standing tall, making it look easy, but Skye fighting back. He's on his knees, laying him in deep to the midsection. Ooh.
Oh, and there's a big high knee from Skye.
Shades of Brutus Beefcake on that, and he goes up for a suplex. Nope, Encorw slips out of it.
It's the back that was damaged earlier. He couldn't support the weight.
That's what you have to do.
We'll see how that becomes a factor as the match progresses.
He's going for a tiger suplex. Too close to the corner.
Great escape right there. Use the buckles. Great ring sense, knowing where you are in the ring at all times. Encorw's still a young man, barely hitting his prime.
You know what they say, you gotta use everything that there is to your advantage. The ring, the ropes, the turnbuckles, it's all there for you to use, and if you don't, you're a fool.
It's only a matter of time before you see these two gentlemen on your televisions week in and week out. And right now, the last entertainer wants to show why he's gonna be on television first before Gabriel Skye.
Sending those knees deep into the back between the shoulder blades and cinching up on that chin. That's what you got to do. And he's using the leverage now. You don't just want to hold on. See, he's got that knee in between the shoulder blades, pulling back.
And the Bang sponsored athlete, Encorw in control, but Gabriel Skye turning the hips, creating separation, 45 degrees, and there, a little pop to the midsection, another pop. There ain't no bread in that bread basket. That's carb-free, brother, but he made the escape.
It's the ropes and beautiful.
Ow, and what a drop kick.
I'm telling you, these guys are out of control.
Encorw, I don't know if this has ever been done, but he's on 2 different pay-per-view platforms in one day. He's on IWTV right now, and later tonight, House of Glory on Fight TV. Encorw's all over the place, and he's looking to show you why he's the next up-and-comer.
Got to be some kind of a record right there. There's got to be something that's never been done. Shoots him in hard, buckle. He says it's time. Oh, time to eat a boot.
Oh, and he's wobbly in the legs.
Big back elbow. Skye gonna set him up and up and over.
Oh,
Cradle.
Gabriel Skye picking up a big win, perhaps. Rankin says 2. Oh, and right to the midsection, a big punch. And look at the smile of Encorw. That's all it took to be a difference maker. Oh, wait a minute. And a shotgun drop kick, followed by that step up enziguri from Skye.
Takes control of the arm. Hooks him. Going for a big vertical. Falcon Arrow.
Wow. Falcon Arrow hits the mark, but not enough, as Gabriel Skye can't believe it.
2 and change.
Gabriel Skye thought he was going to be crowned the first ever Delco Summer Baseball League Cup tournament winner this summer. He won the tournament and then was screwed over, and Deshaun Pratt ended up winning after controversial fashion once again. Just another heartbreaking loss for Gabriel Skye in the history of Super Crazy Pro Wrestling.
Well, it's not over till it's over, and you never count it until the 3 is in. And he's firing back with those kicks, though.
Kick right to the chest cavity. And this is what you need, Skye.
Making it work for him. No,
blocked. Ooh. And a big punt right to the side of the skull.
Hits the ropes. Up and over.
Turning it around.
Hoist and powerbomb!
That's gotta be it.
2 and 9
The
ticks.
sit-out powerbomb. He even remembered to smile for the heart cam. That's Hollywood right there. But not enough. That smile quickly turned into shock and awe as Gabriel Skye still in this fight. And that's all that matters, Ricky Rocks. On IWTV, it is not game over yet for Gabriel Skye.
Definitely not. He's hanging in there. Maybe getting his 3rd win now. Not even a 2nd, but a 3rd win. Ripcord. Hoist. Uranagi. No, he arm drags out of it. Beautiful count.
Here comes Gabriel Skye once again.
Up. Encorw sends him out to the apron. Cuts him off with that, again, with that enziguri. Getting the crowd behind him here. Gabriel Skye firing up. going up top. What's he gonna come up with? Oh! Encorw cuts him off.
Once again, Encorw knows how to thrive and survive.
Encorw with that kick right there.
And the last entertainer, looking to be the last man standing. He wants to win this match more than you could ever imagine. He wants to put his mark on Super Crazy Pro Wrestling on IWTV, and he wants to do it now.
Going for that superplex, shades of Barry Windham here, but no, Scott fighting out of it.
Pile driver from the second buckle, that might do it.
That might kill him.
But talk is talk, actions are actions. And he shouldn't have said it out loud. Encorw popped his hips back. He shifted the weight, and now
Headbutt.
a precarious spot for both of these global athletes.
It's easy enough to lose your balance up there even without getting headbutted in the temple. Encorw might have this one.
Oh my! Could it be? Could it be?
All the way up top. All the way up top of the superplex.
Superplex here at Super Crazy. Wait, is that a double pin?
But who was up, who was down?
Ladies and gentlemen, the official Johnny Rankin has ruled that both competitors' shoulders were down. This match is officially a draw.
A draw? Well, he's asking David Adams for 5 more minutes, but David Adams does not have that authority to grant 5 more minutes.
I only get one envelope. I don't make these calls.
Gabriel Skye wants 5 more minutes.
I would love to see 5 more minutes.
So would I.
Hey, guys in the truck, they want 5 more minutes. If you call it down, we'll do it.
I wouldn't mind seeing him go as long as it takes to see a clear winner. Neither man was up on that pin exchange.
I mean, it was clearly the right call from Johnny Rankin, the official. Both men's shoulders were down, and how apropos that such a fight like this would end in a draw, a double pin draw. It's a rare circumstance, but it's happened here this afternoon on IWTV, Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. Game over. I'm thinking a rematch down the line, but y'all gonna have to buy a ticket and see that. Yeah. See?
Well, it looks like
the money's in the rematch, brother.
Gabriel Skye looking to shake hands, show respect. It was an even contest right down the middle the whole time. Neither man in a clear advantage. That's what you like to see.
And that's sportsmanship, and yeah, we all want to see that.
Respect earned from both of these competitors here. Gabriel Skye, the last entertainer, Encorw. Nothing settled here, but you know for a fact these guys are going to cross paths again very soon. You're not going to want to miss that one.
That was awesome. Let's hear it one more time from both of these tremendous athletes.
Crowd giving it up for both guys. Encorw, Gabriel Skye, both of these guys showed a lot of fight.
We got a schedule to keep, so no 5 more minutes today. But who wants to see the rematch down the line? What a fight on a special afternoon. And if you like special fights on IWTV, we got one heck of a one for you coming up next. It's Game Over from the Super Crazy Entertainment Center in Westville. And this next contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the vacant SKPW Heavyweight Championship.
Doesn't get much bigger than this. Here he comes, the one and only. There he is, the one and only JTG. He's here once again, no stranger to Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. JTG, not any stranger to this organization. Every single time he steps between those ropes, he makes an impact. And tonight, he's looking to make the biggest impact you can make. He's looking to come away with the SKPW Championship. Title is vacant. One way or another, we're going to see a new champion. But what we do not know is who his opponent is going to be. We know the man standing in the ring right now has the goods, but who is going to come out to answer the challenge?
Who's it gonna be? Who is it going to be? GTG wants to know, the middle classers want to know, and the answer lies with Jared Silverclight. Jay the God, you better pray you make it out of this building in one piece, because I'm the guy who is paying your opponent to take this championship by any means necessary. Let me ask you a question, JTG. Do you really think you would last 5 minutes in the ring with my monster, Braxx?
Could it be Braxx? Could he be the challenger for this vacant championship? And he's already had...
Oh, don't be frightened. Braxx is not your opponent. Your opponent is the newest addition to my trust fund portfolio. He is the current SKPW United States champion, and he is soon to be the SKPW Heavyweight champion, Tony Batista!
Wow. Are you kidding me? Is this for real? Is this for real? The latest addition. The latest addition to the Trust Fund Army. Well, there he is. SKPW United States Champion Tony Batista, looking to become a double champion. Wow, this was definitely unexpected, to say the least. Folks, Ricky Rocks here, your party host, master of ceremonies, adding some color to the proceedings. I can see him from here. David Adams, my co-host, he's in shock. Tony Batista answering the challenge. It's going to be JTG versus Tony Batista for the vacant heavyweight championship. Never would I have predicted this. But that's the thing. You never know what to expect at SKPW, and we are live on IWTV. Folks, if you're watching, you're in for a treat. No matter who wins the championship, we all win just by getting to see this match. I mean, Batista, he's done it all here at SKPW. I've seen it. Already in possession of one championship, that being the SKPW United States Championship. Now, looking to supplement. By adding the heavyweight championship to his collection.
Brought to you by Primal Nutrition Monroe on IWTV here at Game Over. This match is for the vacant SKPW Heavyweight Championship. When the bell sounds, the man in command, senior official, Mr. Nick Shin. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Braxx, and his manager, Jared Silverclight. SKPW United States Champion and the newest Trust Fund approved 7-figure superstar La Crema, Tony Batista.
Could be walking out of here a double champion. Definitely not the crowd's favorite. Batista and the rest of the Trust Fund Army getting a harsh reaction from the crowd.
To my right, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York. He holds an official weight this afternoon of 230 pounds. Jay the God, JTG.
Referee trying to keep control here. This one's threatening to break down before it even starts. David Adams, I can't believe this. The latest addition to the Trust Fund Army.
The hair on my arm is standing up. Do I like Tony Batista on a personal level? No. Do I like Jared Silverclay? Absolutely not. But Jared Silverclay, he's got Braxx, he's got Devantes, and now he's got La Crema, Tony Batista, already the holder of the Super Crazy Pro Wrestling United States Championship, looking to double dip and walk at a dual champion. Tony Batista, Jay the God, JTG, for the vacant SKPW Heavyweight Championship. The stage has been set. It's game over. IWTV, and we're just mere moments away. Put all the gold here, kid. That's right. We got 40 pounds plus of gold in front of us. Ricky Rocks, joined by me, David Adams here. This is still our co-main event. This one's going to be good.
Well, I got to tell you, if there's one thing we've seen over the weeks and months here at SKPW, it's that Batista does not need anybody's help to be a champion. He's done it all on his own, and now we've seen him join forces with Silverclay and his goons. I don't know. I guess he just wants to stack the deck as much as he can and leave nothing to chance. That's all I can figure. I wouldn't say he needs Silverclay or Braxx or anybody to become champion, but you know what? I don't think he wants to leave anything to chance.
Well, absolutely. Mere moments away from Nick Shin calling for the bell.
He's having a hard time gaining control. This one threatening to explode.
We are officially underway.
And they go right for the lockup. No wasted time.
Jay the God with the black trunks. Tony Batista with the white trunks. Colin Eblikaya going right to business like you just said, Ricky. And this is what it's all about. The Super Crazy Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title, formerly held by the Church's Money Black Cheese. Black Cheese, he's been doing a lot of things with NWA, and his schedule is filled, and he hasn't been able to fulfill his commitment to Super Crazy Pro Wrestling, so management had no choice but to strip him of the title, because our fans, they deserve to see that title defended show in and show out.
It's unfortunate for him, but you know, if you can't be here, business is business. If you can't be here, that championship's going up, and right now it's vacant, but one way or the other, we're going to see a new champion crowned here tonight.
But up until 2 minutes ago, we didn't know who Jay the God's opponent was going to be. Beautiful job, toe hold, and he just spins around amateur wrestling style. He's got that front chancery applied, and the ring veteran experience being shown early on.
Well, you know, knowing JTG, I got to wonder if he even cared that much who his opponent would be. I mean, he came obviously ready tonight. He came ready for anybody to step through that curve.
Well, I don't think it's that he cared or didn't care. Professionals like Jay the God like to prepare for their opponent. He had no way of preparing. He didn't know who he was going to face. He didn't have. He couldn't study the appropriate DVDs, the Betamax, the VHS. You know what I'm saying.
And Braxx up on the apron now. JTG puts the brakes on just in time.
And this is what the Trust Fund Approved Army does. It's a numbers game.
We've seen the numbers game all night. We've seen it earlier.
It's worked for Primal Fear tonight as they're walking out a trifecta of champions in the form of the Tag Team Champions and the Live Champion. Will that same strategy prove to be the same here as Tony Batista has a chance to walk out with not one, but 2 championship titles.
Like I said, it may not even be a question of need. It just might be a question of, hey, he's seen it work for others, and maybe it'll work for him.
Well, you mentioned earlier that he doesn't need the representation of Jared Silverglade. That may be true to an extent.
Well, baseball slide, getting Braxx out of there.
He's out of there!
That's what you gotta do. JTG a back. Beautiful shoulder tackle.
Explosive shoulder tackle takedown.
This ain't his first rodeo. Oh, no, he takes him down by the foot.
Oh yeah, look at Tony Batista right back on the offense.
Batista knows how to pick his spots. Drop down by JTG. Beautiful leapfrog. Back drop down. Beautiful drop kick. Quicker than a hiccup. Go behind. Shoots him off.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hoist.
Ooh. Over that knee, right into that nose. Might have broken that nose.
Oh, hoist cutter.
Pop-up cutter, oh my God.
Loving it. 2 and no.
That neck breaker, what a dynamic, explosive move from JTG.
Every single thing he does is explosive. He's a veteran. He's been around. You know, you were right. He didn't get to study footage. He didn't get to study tape. He didn't get to prepare. But you know what? That just harkens back to when you're up and coming in the game. You never know who you're going to face until you get there. He's been around. He knows how this game is played. He comes ready every single night.
And Braxx interfered. Braxx might have got a hit right in the face for his troubles.
Braxx will get mighty pleased with himself on the outside.
But it's a distraction all the same. Sometimes you can have all the skill in the world, but sometimes skill alone, especially in a cunning business such as pro wrestling, it's not just about skill alone, it's about who you know and your connections.
Well, that's why even though I mostly compete as a singles wrestler, I always have 1 or 2 guys watching my back on any given night because that numbers game is really tough to overcome. And sometimes, if you're not lucky, you don't walk out on the early.
And this is, for all intents and purposes, a 3-on-1 handicap match. And they're doing a great job because Nick Shin is one of the best officials around. And they're really,
but he's only got 2 eyes.
He's got 2 eyes, and they're really conniving behind his back right now.
JTG struggling on the floor. Batista hits the ropes.
Oh, he flips off the crowd.
Tells him to stick it.
Oh, and that big atomic elbow. And this girl hasn't changed her seat yet. You having a good time? Welcome to the party, pal.
She's almost gotten wiped out twice at least so far.
She's got the 50-yard line seats of the Super Bowl, basically.
Well, David Adams, I don't think it's any exaggeration to say that she's got the best seat in the house.
Oh, I'm being told, big game, big game. Cease and desist letters are coming. You can't say SP. My apologies.
Braxx throws JTG back in the ring. Batista with the 1-2, no. The numbers game definitely playing a factor here. JTG's got the goods, but does he have enough to fight 3 guys for that championship? How bad does he want it? That's the question.
Tony Batista has been with this company quite a long time. Tony Batista is no stranger to defeating veterans. He defeated a 20-plus year veteran, Adrien, to win that SKPW United States Championship. I believe he did that on Halloween of last year. It's been a long time, maybe Halloween 2 years ago. He's had that U.S. title for a long flipping time.
And now on the outside, get that silverfish out of there. Braxx, Silver Clyde, whatever.
Silver Clyde paying dividends. Silver Clay earns every bit of his 15% commission that he charges his clients. It might be more.
15%.
With the pandemic, people got to charge more.
Boy, I'll tell you, for 15%.
If it can get you to the next level, it's well worth paying him.
Beautiful suplex. Well, it better be worth the money, I gotta say.
5-second delayed, and now he's posing. I don't agree with this. The heavyweight title's on the line. A very lackadaisical cover and failure to hook any legs.
See, that's what I'm saying. He might be a little too confident now. He might be thinking that because the numbers are on his side, he doesn't have to really work those fundamentals. But I got to tell you, now is not the time to be letting things like that slip.
I mean, La Crema is trying to be too cocky Tony Batista right now.
Well, I got to say, you know, that might come back to bite him. Silver Clay might not be getting his 15% if this doesn't go according to plan. Takes him down, bit of a collision.
Both men felt the best of that wear, but is Tony Batista still standing as JTG took a little bit more?
Sometimes it's momentum. Sometimes it's just the way you collide. One guy gets the worst of it. JTG trying to fight back. Batista controlling the arm.
Off the ropes, and he put the head down just a second too early, and JTG pops him in his jaw.
What?
Schoolboy's up for the win. All it takes is 3 seconds. Oh, wow. And a momentum shift followed by a momentum breaker. That knee right to the midsection as Jay the God is down. JTG is hurt. And Tony Batista, this is where he needs to stop being too cocky and start being super confident and aggressive and get the win.
Looks like he's going for a modified double arm stretch here. Working him over. He's got the one arm. Got to keep him away from those.
Oh, he's getting that claw right into the rib cage right there, where no matter how much you work, there's the least amount of muscle mass. And he's grating away like a cheese grater.
That's going to make it tough to breathe, but JTG trying to fight out of it. Working the short ribs is Batista. That's what you got to do. You got to cut off that oxygen.
And now he's gonna stretch him out.
Abdominal stretch. Does he have the toe around the calf? No, he doesn't. He does not have that abdominal stretch applied perfectly.
And here's Silver Clay on the apron once again. I don't like it, but this is what he gets paid for, to be a distraction. And right now, Braxx is distracting Nick Shin over here, and we've got Silver Clay distraction over here.
Well, if I was Batista, I would be cinching up a little bit better on that abdominal stretch. He doesn't even have the leg in. He's only got half of that move. That move could be a game changer if it's applied properly. People have been getting beaten with an abdominal stretch since the 1940s, but if you don't got that toe in, that is what you expect to happen. Didn't have the toe around the calf.
And a last-ditch effort, hip toss, have you. JTG is down. Tony Batista is down. But look at the JTG, the veteran finds a buckle, finds a corner.
That's what you gotta do. Know where you are in the ring. Always. Gets the boot up. Fires out. Beautiful Bulldog. Wrap around Bulldog. Both men are down now. Referee starts the count. Well, I hope we don't see a double count out here. We've already seen one draw tonight, but what would happen in this case if there was a draw? We have to have a new champion.
I'm being told there can't be a draw. There will be a winner one way or another.
I guess he's just counting to give both guys a sense of awareness so they make sure to get back up, and they are. Both men back to their feet.
You're watching Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. Game over, IWTV. The first of many shows with this new relationship that has been birthed here today in Westville. And these gladiators are back at it once again.
Spit goes flying out of Mouth Batista. JTG.
The comeback from JTG.
Laying it in. Goes under. Grabs the arm. Regal cutter.
And that looks like our next champion right there. Uh-oh.
Setting him up.
Uh-oh. Picking his spot.
Go behind. Turns him around. Hoist. Like it's nothing. Beautiful hoisted slam. One.
Tilt-a-whirl slam, but Braxx pulls the ankle of Nick Shin. But come on, you can't do that. You're not in this match.
Well, I don't think the ref's going to call for a DQ in a match this important.
I think Braxx just got barred from ringside.
I think he's sending him to the back. This is what needs to happen. This match needs to have a winner, a clear winner.
Nick Shin is calling for a ref to take Braxx back to the back.
Well, he really shouldn't be out there in the first place. This is a championship contest where there must be a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, Braxx has been barred from ringside.
That's what it takes.
Well, now it's a 2-on-1. It's still an advantage.
JTG warning Silver Clay to stay out of his business, but Batista
and a spine buster. This could be it with the title on the line. Wow.
Barely kicks out of that spine buster. Unbelievable.
How? Tony Batista thought he had it. but JTG kicks out Jay the God still in this championship showcase. And once again, Silver Plate on the apron again.
It's all about him, baby.
Oh, put your clothes back on, you wiener.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yo, this lady's punching his jacket. It's awesome. Nice catch.
He's all up on the referee.
That lady just punched the jacket right into Ricky Rox's head. It was amazing.
Messed up my hair.
Back to the action.
Have that.
And a Thes press mount right on top of JTG. Batista keeping his composure. Stay focused. They're still the biggest title in our company up for grabs.
I gotta say, I think Silver Plate's more harm than good.
Oh, JTG! 1, 2. Almost picking up a quickie in Westville.
I'm used to seeing Batista a lot more focused. I think he hedged his bets maybe a little too much. I thought he bet it all on Silver Plate, but I don't know if it's going to pay off. He needs to go back to what brought him to the dance. He doesn't need to be worrying about this guy on the outside. 1, 2. Wow! Doesn't get much closer than that.
Was that 3?
No, that was 2 and
Is that 3?
9.9.
No way.
Was it?
No way. Don't ring that shit. No way. Don't ring anything.
He's got it. Up and down.
And a pop-up neck breaker. Wow!
It's official. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, history has been made. Your winner, and the new SKPW Heavyweight Champion, the 7-figure superstar,
Unbelievable. Oh, Batista took advantage of that moment of confusion. Nobody was sure if it was 2 or 3. Batista used that confusion to his advantage, stuck in from behind, got the 1, 2, 3, legit. Wow.
Some controversy near the end. It was a 2.5 count on the small package.
2 and 9.9.
No one was sure what happened. As Tony Batista stayed focused, he used that distraction to hit the pop-up neck breaker for the 1, 2, 3. Tony Batista, your SKPW United States champion, and Tony Batista has just struck gold, your brand new SKPW heavyweight champion.
Double champion.
And your newest member of Jared Silverflight's Trust Fund Approved 7-figure asset army.
Well, the gamble paid off. Silver Plate earning his 15%, I guess, because
all the skill in the world to succeed on his own. But a guy like Jared Silverplate comes into your life, gets the right connections, gets you in that main event spot, and with all the talent in the world and Jared Silverplate by his side, Tony Batista might be the most unstoppable force we have ever seen here at Super Crazy Pro Wrestling.
I definitely wouldn't argue with that assessment.
The holder of the 2 biggest singles titles in SKPW, owned by 1 7-figure superstar.
David Adams asked who can stop the man. My answer is I don't know.
Hey Ricky, IWTV Nation, who's got time for one more match? Who are we going to be working for after today? It's career versus company. Fans bring the weapons. Lumberjack match. Hold on to your seats. This one's gonna get crazy.
If there was anything that could be bigger than a heavyweight championship contest, it's this one right here.
Wow, history has been made. Controversial. As always, what else is new here at Game Over? Make sure you check us out on Facebook and Instagram, Super Crazy Wrestling. Our Twitter handle, Super Crazy Pro. For those of you watching at home, on IWTV, Super Crazy Entertainment Center, 1030 Kelsey Drive, Unit 4W in Westville, New Jersey. Come on out to a live event in the months to come. What an afternoon it's been. I'll leave you fine folks in attendance with one final question. Who's got time for one more match?
Ladies and gentlemen, one more to go.
Who's got time for one more match?
And not just any match. Company versus career.
Looking for, and away we go live. Sponsored by Primal Nutrition Monroe in association with IWTV from the Super Crazy Entertainment Center. This is your SKPW Game Over main event. It will be a fans bring the weapons lumberjack match, where it will be company versus career.
Lumberjack match. The stakes don't get any higher than this. And folks, regrettably, I'm going to have to handle some business in just a moment. But here with you for right now, calling the action, still covering for the man, David Adams. We're about to see.
At this time, can I please have the Lumberjacks make their way around the ring?
Well, folks, it's about that time. It's been an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege. Ricky Rock's the God of Thunder, Lord of Rock and Roll. I've been with you all night long, but the fact of the matter is it's time to get my hands dirty once again. I got to go take care of some business. My partner, David Adams, will be back here with you very shortly on IWTV. But for right now, you better be ready for this main event.
Match, if O-Dogg loses, he gives the company to Ben Rivers, and if Ben Rivers loses, his career is over. And now, introducing the combatants for our main event. And now, his opponent. she headed to ball, as well as the students from the Steele Academy. Fighting this afternoon out of Philly, with an official weight of 265 pounds. He is the face that runs this modern fucking place.
But still praying for the best. This game is a bitch, I got my hand on my dress. The money don't sleep, so we can't rest. And AK-47 is my fucking address. I'm not a star. Somebody lied, I got a chopper in the car. I got a chopper in the car.
I had to swear again. But O-Dogg said that he is the face that runs this mother effing place. O-Dogg's the boss. But for how much longer? If O-Dogg loses this match, tomorrow when I wake up, my paychecks will be signed by the panic-causing Hispanic Ben Rivers. And that shirt says it all. Ben is a bitch-ass bitch. That's the shirt that O-Dogg is wearing. That is a statement maker and a morality breaker, but it doesn't look like Ben Rivers is letting that get into his head. He's saying he don't trust none of your boys. It's probably a smart call.
Just for this moment.
Oh wait, and he's directing the Lumberjacks to cause some kind of impending doom and gloom. We already got doors, we got weapons galore in this match. Ben Rivers was accompanied to the ring by his first tag team partner, Johnny Hayden, and his most recent tag team partner, Jay Perez. And to quote the police officer at the end of the Goonies, "Holy Mary, Mother of God." That isn't One-Eyed Willie and the pirate ship, but that is a whole bunch of boards and barbed wire. And then this match took a stormy turn for the worse. That's a door frame, but that ain't the kind of door that matches the other three. That's Barbie, and she ain't looking for Ken. Okay. Some lady punted that 55 yards to win the Super Bowl, though. Hey, not my jacket. And this match is telling a story before the bell even sounds. Ben Rivers, he's been sounding off for months now that he wants a piece of O-Dogg, and he wants a stake in O-Dogg's company. Well, today, you have a shot at not just a piece of the company, not just a piece of the pie, but the whole flipping pie, son. A quick, oh my God! A quick roll up, it was almost over like that. As part of that door has already exploded. As O-Dogg can just look on the carnage around him. Ow! But the door doesn't break. Jim Morrison is smiling down. This ain't the kind of doors that I'm talking about, but you know what I'm saying. You know, the day divides the night, night divides the day, and you're about to get fucked up through a freaking door. Man, I'm saying the F word a lot now. I gotta stop. This IWTV gimmick has really got me going. I apologize. But that is pain, that is suffering, and O-Dogg's gonna need to go to the bar after this match. Win, lose, or draw. But if he goes to the bar with a loss, he ain't gonna have no. Wait, if he loses, do I still get my envelope? I want to get paid. But wait a minute, Ben Rivers trying to own this company. And O-Dogg, he's just trying to put Ben Rivers into retirement. In my 11 years of broadcasting, these are the strongest fucking boards I've ever seen. Holy crap. Knock, knock, strongest doors in the world. Oh my Lord. a weapons match like none other. And the fans brought weapons. Apparently we brought weapons too. And all the talent around the ring. It's basically a showcase of this is your life. People from O-Dogg's past, people from Ben Rivers' past, all around ringside. Where the past, present, and future collide. O-Dogg now sending Ben Rivers to the outside. Ben Rivers willing to put his 15-plus year career on the line for a chance to own 100% of Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. And now the Lumberjacks are breaking loose. O-Dogg's got the doors planted. Sienna Duval, her birthday is tomorrow, and she's conversing with O-Dogg as we have doors, barbed wire, weapons, carnage everywhere. And O-Dogg's got the nunchucks. O-Dogg's got the nunchucks. And he knows how to use them. Wow. What you gonna do when O-Dogg nunchucks the shit out of you, brother? Wow. And now he plants Ben Rivers right on top of this makeshift. It's a door between the ring steps, forming this makeshift table, forming this makeshift terror of doom. Ow! As Nick Shin goes to check on O-Dogg. Yo, O-Dogg, you old, you can't be doing that shit. Oh my, oh, the company, ow! O-Dogg got his shoulder up. Ben Rivers almost owned the company. Man, Ben Rivers woke up and he just nunchucks O-Dogg right across the chesticles. Wow, that's what happens when you wear a shirt that says Ben is a bitch, bitch, bitch. You bitch ass bitch. Ben is a bitch ass bitch. I got it. Man. And Johnny Hayden. These two formed one of the most dominant tag teams in South Jersey. There was that Kool-Aid crew. Red Kool-Aid, purple Kool-Aid. I announced matches the likes of Devastation Wrestling Federation, New Moon Rising, here at Super Crazy. And now, we got a garbage can lid. We got two nunchucks. We got the rubber chicken, the toilet plunger. But not a kitchen sink, because I gotta wash my hands, because I feel dirty after this match. Ow, and O-Dogg just throws the can over his dilapidated carcass. And the fans are just feeding weapons into this match now. Oh, and O-Dogg just plunged his pecker. He just plunged his pecker. Never thought you'd hear that on pay-per-view. Yeah, IWTV, plunge his pecker. Clap, 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 clap. Plunge the pecker, and now he's gonna choke the chicken. Ah! That one's for you, Kevin Hogan. We love you, brother. Nick Shin is looking at O-Dogg like he's never seen a grown man choke his chicken in front of him before. That just happened to you last night, Nick Shin. What are you talking about? Ow! And the chicken's getting wild in Westville. This newly formed partnership with IWTV, Super Crazy Pro Wrestling. For which one of these superstars will it be game over? If O-Dogg loses, he hands the company's pink slip over to Ben Rivers. If Ben Rivers loses, he throws in the pink slip to his career permanently. And now O-Dogg's gonna sing you a tune. Ow! Wow! And just hits him over the head and slings him. That's gotta be it. Oh my God.
Here is your winner of this game over Ring of Hands, the OG of Super Crazy Pro Wrestling, the face that runs his mother effing place, As a result, O-Dogg retains ownership of the company, and for Ben Rivers, he must now retire after a storied career.
Roll down my motherfucking pit. I pointed at you and tell it motherfucking bitch.
As the Lumberjacks stay at ringside here, Ben Rivers has asked for the microphone.
I've been in this game for about 15 years. In my entire life, my entire career, that was the man I've never had and always wanted to have a match with. And I'm blessed today that he gave me his platform to let me retire tonight the way I wanted to go out. So love, hate him, whatever, super crazy, O-Dogg, it's the end of the ball. I love each and every one of y'all. And thank all of you for coming each and every month and putting up with our stupid asses and doing what we love to do. Because if it wasn't for y'all, none of us would be doing this in the first place. So thank you all for coming. Everyone safe.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for 15 years, Ben Rivers. It's been one heck of a career. O-Dogg did what he had to do. Now ready to turn over the keys to the company. O-Dogg survives, defeating Ben Rivers this afternoon. IWTV, Super Crazy Pro Wrestling, game over. Fans bring the weapons, everyone brings the weapons. That barbed wire proving to be too much. Ben Rivers loses, but he has truly gained the respect of everyone in this building here today. Ben Rivers' two tag team partners over the years, Johnny Hayden and Jay Perez. A meeting of camaraderie as everything has come full circle. Thank you for everything that you've done for the sport. I'm joined by one of the Lumberjacks, my broadcast colleague, Vicki. What madness, what carnage, but what a match.
I'm surprised I even got out of there in one piece. That was insane. Gotta say respect to both of these guys, man. I mean, they left it all in there. I mean, they literally left their blood, sweat, and tears in that ring. and they both walked away under their own power. I don't know how, but oh man.
Facebook and Instagram, Super Crazy Wrestling. Instagram, Twitter, our Twitter handle.